How's it going, everybody? I'm hoping we're live. Hoping this is working out right now. We are waiting for confirmation from YouTube that we are doing it. Let's see here. Grab this. Close this. Chat, can you hear me? Hello? Let me know we are here together. Let's let me get some confirmation we're doing it together, consensually and all that. Perfect, darling. Thank you for also the message you said. Feels like it's staged. Maybe a little bit, but I'm not even sure what parts. If you know more than I know, let me know, because I don't know. Now, speaking about don't knows, let's go ahead and get started off with the beautiful intro song made by our wonderful friend, Mr. Rastov, in the community. Here we go.
It's time for lockout, but we're taking raw stuff. Bring your know-how, try not to jack off. It's time for night, it's time for dark. There's no need to fight, so come and get stuck naked.
That intro song playing for you, chat.
Naked.
Let us know.
Naked. When the show gets crazy and the hosts go nuts, there's no time to be lazy. They'll be up in your guts. It's time for night, it's time for dark. There's no need to fight, so come and get stuck naked. 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 When the lights go out and the crazies come to play, take your Roscoe shout, up with the night and down with the day. It's time for night, it's time for dark. There's no need to fight, so come and get stuck naked. 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 Naked.
Hello, chat. Wonderful morning. Beautiful day. Monday, starting your week off right with Lolcow Cafe. W to Cafe and Mr. Ken over there. As you know, in the past we've beefed just a little bit, just slightly. Had some beef here and there, but I feel like we resolved it. We talked today. He talked today about the whole thing, about who his least favorite host is. Glad it's not me. I mean, yeah, it easily could have been like, yeah, fuck Tech Protect. Like, he didn't. Thanks, Ken. Thanks for not choosing this fight. I would have won if we were in a fight. Thank you for not going down that path. Appreciate it. Chat, just checking real quick. Am I muted? Hopefully not. Is the stream going okay? Can you hear everything? Can you see everything? I hope so. I'll wait for those comments in the YouTube chat. We are on day 3 of our auditions. All right, we are looking for a new Lolcow Universe host. Okay, it can be you, it can be your friend, it can be your neighbor, it can be your parents. Fuck it. Send them an invite to the Lolcow Universe server. Get them a Cash Cow membership, and let's talk to mom and dad, and let's see how dark they can get. Over the weekend, I've had some time to think about what direction for the show we want to go down. Don Vader in the chat says it could be your dog. I wish, dude. Get your dog on screen. If he starts talking, I'm losing my shit 1 and making him a host number 2 immediately. But over the weekend I've given some thought. I've considered what direction for the show we could take it down. And I got a couple in mind. You know, for those that watched the episode on Friday, we had the amazing, wonderful Mr. Keemstar hop in, and it seemed I'm not sure if it was here just to give me a little bit of help. You know, I'm not sure if he was here just like let's give him a little boost. But we ended up talking about prepper stuff. Right. For those that are unfamiliar with the term, a prepper is someone who tries to make sure that they're ready for most situations, usually pertaining to like end of the world, you know, natural disaster, apocalypse, that kind of like, you know, future outcome possibility. I wouldn't say I'm a prepper, you know, per se. I've done enough work with the government to know that like you never know what's gonna happen, and I can reasonably understand. Oh, turn up your volume a little, Tech. I fucking hope not, Clinton. I'm gonna need more confirmation than just Clinton in the chat. I'm gonna need Sterling or someone to be like, your volume's low. Is this going to be the time of the actual show? Says AMAC talking smack. That's what I'm thinking. So I've never been like a huge prepper. I've normally been, you know, reasonably prepared for what could happen. I did work specifically with DHS, you know, in preparations for man-made or natural disasters, and I know what could possibly happen if our system's put into stress, right? If a lot is happening in our country, it's not like they can be everywhere. You know, they have to prioritize certain people in certain areas. And you know, cute little tech protect might not get on that priority list, you know? Texas Mofo might not get on that priority list. Thank you, Texas Mofo. Glammy Lammy might not be there. Who's to say? Right? The world can be a scary place, and to feel less scared, sometimes we want to be prepared ourselves to handle what is thrown at us. I feel like that's the best way to kind of alleviate a lot of the anxieties that you could have. Glammy crying in the chat is crazy. So that's kind of the orientation I want to take these questions. When I do get people hopping into the Discord, we have a massive Discord server, by the way. If you are not aware, you're able to join the Lolcal Universe Discord server by becoming a Tier 2 member of our community. That's a cash cow, $10 a month. You can join the Discord. Link is in the description of this YouTube video on how to do so. And come talk to me. Come try and become a host. I want to see people who feel like they have the ability to chat and communicate a specific idea, possibly make some money off of it. You know, if you have time to watch me, maybe you have time to speak with me. Maybe you have time to speak to an audience. Maybe you have time to become the next star. Anna G in the chat says, Discord is worth it. This is very true. The Discord is full of events from a lot of these hosts that are always up here trying to give you the best form of entertainment they can. They spend their time, their energy, to make sure that you have a great time here. But in this massive Discord, I don't have a single... Oh! I do have someone in waiting. Is that Brenda?
It is. Hello, Tech. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning, good evening. I'm not sure what time it is for you, but I'm happy to see you.
It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
heard you talking about prepping stuff.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, you have met one of the biggest preppers that there are.
Is that for sure?
Yes, I do canning.
Okay.
I have solar stuff, radios, generators, all that. I've got beans and rice canned, sauces, fruits. Yes, it's amazing. And I keep like a whole bunch. Oh, hang on a second. Here, let me. I keep a whole bunch of like waters, and I rotate them out. Like I buy the big cases of water, and I have so many of them in there. And then whenever I get a new one, I put it in, replace it, pull the other ones out so the water doesn't get stale, which can
Okay.
happen.
That can happen. That is true. So what got you into, let's say, prepping? What got you into being more aware of your resources?
Well, probably, it's been probably about 20 years. Um, I've known about a whole lot of stuff. I have a military family background. So they always say, always be prepared, always be prepared. You know, and I had thought, well, I've got candles, so if the lights go out, but I didn't think, how are you going to eat? So, I mean, I'm even down to barbecue pits and charcoal
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. So, you know, I mean, am prepared to protect ourselves if need be.
Okay. Now, what do you think? And I don't want to be mean, right? Because I ask this question to myself all the time. Am I too fat to be prepared? I'm not trying to be mean, Brenda, but I've thought, okay, if the end of the world happens and the apocalypse starts, and now we have to start running somewhere, it's cool if I just have to stay home. Staying home, I could do that easily, hands down, no worries. But if it's like, oh fuck, I gotta run down to like the corner store, and I'm being chased by a zombie or something, am I making
Do
it?
you know what
I don't know.
yeah, do you know what I tell my friends?
What do you say?
I'll sit here and ward them off. You guys go, go. I'll take it for the team. There you go.
You'll take death for the team?
I will.
Aw,
I'm
Brenda.
comfortable with death. Dude, I've died 9 times in 24 hours. It's like I'm okay with it. I'm not afraid. So, you know, I mean, if I can save others, I will.
Aw, you're such a sweetheart. Oh, fuck. I'm I play a sweetheart on TV, but that's mainly the blood sugar, the diabetes. That's why my heart's sweet. But you're genuinely
Mine
so
too.
sweet. Aw. Gene in the
I
chat says
am.
protect Brenda at all costs. True. Octoling with the one gifted. Thank you, Octoling.
The only thing I haven't done is my friends want to put rocket launchers on the bottom of my wheelchair.
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet. But I think that would be so cool. And what do they call that? A nitrous pack on the back so I can
Yeah.
just take off.
Just
That would
gas
be
it.
awesome.
Just a shot of
That's
nitrous
right.
and you're out of there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know,
That's great.
I think there is a lot of merit to if you are like worried about, oh, what could happen to my family or me myself in an event of whatever.
Yes.
You kind of have to be physically fit. Okay, you kind of have to, like, let's say, what kills you at the end of the day in a zombie apocalypse or something is you couldn't climb a 6-foot fence. That would
True.
suck, dude. That I'd be pissed. I'd be in the afterlife like, if only I ate Wheaties. You know, if I had skipped Frosted Flakes.
Well, you know,
Dicky Gaming,
my
welcome to Cash Cow.
my problem is that I was really 118 pounds, real small, up until 5 years ago. And then my thyroid went out. And it
Yeah.
was like one day I woke up, my caregiver says, "You look like a sumo wrestler." I'm like, "I look like what?" Didn't even notice at all. And
The weight
yeah,
gain. You weren't
yes.
aware.
And the doctor's like, "Well, if you think losing baby fat is bad, wait till you try this one." I'm like, "Oh, that's just great." But I love me. I love me. I care about everybody. I love everybody. So, you know, if I gotta donate my other leg for a zombie to chew on just to save other people's lives, I will. So, there you go.
Solid. I would never give up. Ain't no fucking way. I'm outliving all my friends
Oh,
in the zombie apocalypse, like survival camp. Okay, I don't.
well, I'll fight. But
Yeah, I'll fight my friends, dude. Fuck that. I'm not. Zombies and these motherfuckers. All right, they're going down before me. But sadly, Brenda, yeah, I'd be like, thanks, Brenda.
Right? So,
You're a real one, and I'm out.
true patriot.
Yeah,
So,
you know
so
who would
what you're
do?
saying is you'll stand behind one of your friends and just shove them in the way and run, right? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe not shove, right? But if it's like,
Sure.
they're holding a door closed, and there's like 20 zombies on the other side of that door, and they're like, come help. And I look behind me and there's an exit with no zombies. I'm like, start running, dude. you got this. I appreciate the head
Let go of
start.
that door.
Yeah, I'm gone. Brenda, I wanted to ask you, because you've been in the community for a little bit, maybe a lot of it. Who do you think out of all the hosts would survive the shortest amount of time during a zombie apocalypse? Because my money directly is on Tina. Now, people will argue Tina will fight back. People will argue that she is a fighter. But I think they're getting through the trailer doors immediately. There's no barricading. Boogie at least has a house, right?
Oh, they would like Boogie. There's a lot more to chew on.
That's.
I mean,
it is more appealing to chew on.
You
Boogie.
know, I'm just saying. But I don't know. I think Tina would whoop ass and take names, honestly.
Yeah, but you gotta think
I do.
where are they starting from? Like, what if? Let's give the most unfortunate predicament for Tina. You know, it's early morning. Let's say 3 a.m. Her leg is not connected.
Yeah.
Right. Her boys are out, camping or something. It's just her in the trailer by herself. They're getting through, and that's it.
Well, I do know that she would definitely fight for her dogs.
Oh yeah.
That's a plus. There it is. So that would give her something to keep going. I don't know. I just picture. Look, I love Tina, and if she yells at me, it's like I can't hold it back. She makes me laugh so much. So I just picture her getting out of the bed and like army crawling through the house and, batting the hell out of everybody. So I just picture this. She may go down, but I know she won't go without a fight.
Well, then, in your opinion, who is the weakest?
Let's see. I would say probably Boogie. Boogie can't run.
Boogie 2988 can't run.
He is getting better doing jumping jacks, though. I did see that the other day. He moves his legs now. I'm impressed.
That's true. People in the chat have said Becky. Becky's probably the most likely to die first in a zombie apocalypse.
Probably. There, you know what?
I do.
Probably right
I do
there.
think if anyone,
unless they like boobs,
true.
then yeah.
I think out of all the hosts, the one who's most accustomed to apocalyptic environments is Becky, but that's only because the way her house looks. She probably would match the energy. She'd fit right into post-apocalyptic New York. Okay, I feel like she gets a home field advantage in that situation.
Yeah. Some people might say Billy, but nah. Billy would gaslight the zombies.
Yeah.
And then sing, and they would go right past him. Yep. I'm convinced.
Jackie Chan says Tina has a community. She has a new vehicle, which is tradable. She is good at banter. She faced adversity, all good survival qualities. And Scuba Steve, for 1 month of being a Band World member, says Becky would try to date the zombies.
Oh, true. Yeah, I see this.
But I have heard she dates things that have a pulse, and I don't think zombies have a pulse. So maybe...
Are you sure they have a pulse?
Maybe the zombies get lucky and there's no dating involved.
Yeah, that could.
Obviously, the winner out of the apocalypse, out of all the hosts, it's gonna be Keemstar.
Well, definitely.
There's just no way. There's no way anyone else is as prepared or as ready to handle a situation like that.
Unless he has to poop.
What does that
If
mean?
he's got to poop, that's it. He's done.
Am I missing lore? Did I not download a file? What do you mean? What's this poop thing with Keemstar?
Well, you've never heard him? Anytime he poops, he has to take a shower, so that gives the advantage for the zombies. Yeah.
What is it? What Brenda?
He said it on live.
Wait.
Everybody knows something but you?
Hey, wait. I'm gonna have to Google that. Chad, can you please confirm? Can you corroborate Brenda's story? Can we get ones if Keem is a habitual
Call
poop
Boogie.
shower
See
man?
if Boogie's awake. Boogie will tell you.
2 if you think this is crazy. People are saying it's true. He said it on live. He showers after every shit.
Yep.
It's true.
So the zombies might get him.
Was this happening at Fat Camp? Was this like a... How many showers a day you think that is?
You know what? Some people only poop once a day, so it may only be once. Could be twice.
I will say, as the progenitor of the double knuckle theorem, all right, I have spoken to a couple colonoscopy people. I don't know what the actual title is. The guys who love fingers in male butts.
Oh yeah.
And they say, it is healthy to poop 3 to 14 times a week.
Wow.
And I thought about that, and I said 3 times a week is like, I did it on Monday, did it on Thursday, did it on Saturday. And he's like, yep, that could be normal. That can be normal depending on how much you eat and what your diet's like. I was like, what? Apparently that's where we're at. I'm getting spammed with messages or something. I need to turn on streamer mode.
My dog does that like 20 times a day, but he's little. So when he eats, it goes directly to his butthole. Both of them. Every time they eat. It's amazing.
You got me, Mono. Yeah, all right, ban Mono in the chat. All right, moderators, if you see Mono's name, give him a 5-second timeout. He
What
needs
did
to understand.
he do?
He's the one he's pinging me live. Yeah. All right, so I have confirmation Keem does shower after every shit, which is, fair.
Yeah.
There's Mono. Sorry, Mono. We're gonna have to put you in a little timeout.
Oh, Mono.
Oh, Sterling got it. Thank you, Mono, for participating in the chat. It was fun while you were here. All right, if you had to be dropped off in a zombie apocalypse situation, right, or you're dropped off. Oh. Keemstar.
Hi, Keem.
What's going on? I just got off the phone with Justin Wang. I was trying to get him to pop on to Dark. But he's got so much stuff going on. He had a video series that went like insanely viral. The biggest mystery song in the universe or something like that. And it was a clip on Reddit of this song back in the 80s, and nobody could find the fucking source to this goddamn thing. And he made like multiple videos on it, and him and his community ended up finding this thing, and now they're filming a whole goddamn documentary over in Germany on it.
Oh, wow.
I know what you're talking about. This is the very famous piece of lost media. Someone asked a question, I think on Reddit, or it was 4chan or something back in the day, and it was like, where's this song from? Right? Mm-hmm. And it's a fun song. It's very jazzy, very funky. And they did find out, I think last year, spoiler alert for everyone that may want to find out and do their own little sleuthing. It's from a porno.
Ooh.
Yeah, that song for I think over a decade had a following, like hundreds and maybe hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands for sure. People were interested in finding out where that came from. It was just a porno some dude recorded on his phone. That's where they found the audio track.
Now the band's coming out with a whole new album. Justin just told me. So
you heard it here first. Band.
That would be kind of cool.
Keemstar, I don't know if this is slander, but the community apparently is telling me that you shower after every shit.
No, that's the truth.
Every single one?
Yep.
I would never lie to you, Tech.
I have you bought like a portable shower for your truck in case you're on a road trip? Then is that is it that extreme or is it?
Well, I don't poo in public. Like if I'm like at my Airbnb or hotel or whatever, I'll poo, but I just shower afterwards. I have to feel clean. I don't feel clean. Fucking toilet paper does not get you clean.
I agree.
No.
Toilet paper is not enough.
You know, and then if you do the baby wipes, which I used to do, they end up clogging up your fucking septic, and it's a whole fucking. They say that they dispose, but they don't. It's just a lie. Yeah.
Fucking Cottonelle lying piece of shit company.
Yeah.
So if you're on a road trip and you just have to go, you just stop at the nearest hotel and book a room real quick?
No, I wouldn't do anything that drastic. I would just hold it until I'm fucking sleeping, or at my place that I'm going to sleep for the night.
That's not always good for you.
To hold it in?
Yeah.
It strengthens you. It builds character, Brenda. I'm sure you've held in a shit or two. You look like you've held in a couple.
Well, not anymore. You know how people when they gotta go, they like do the pee-pee dance?
No.
Well, I can't do that anymore. So it's like when I gotta go, I gotta get up and go, or I have a mess to clean up. It really
I think
sucks.
like over the last decade, I may have shit in public like twice. You know what I mean? Like if it's an emergency, it's an emergency. That's different. But like, yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't like
also.
public places either. You don't know what they're using to clean it. Maybe they just walked in, grabbed some toilet paper, and just wiped it down. Didn't disinfect it. So.
And also, I got a really good system, right? Like I wake up, I drink my coffee, I poo, I shower. So it's like when you're on a good system like that,
Yeah, you're probably just doing it once a day. Like again, I've talked about this before and just earlier on the same show. Doctors say like if you poop 3 times to 14 times a week, you're fine. Pooping twice a day is okay. Pooping once every other day, also okay. So if you have like a morning routine, so solid, so easy.
Yeah.
Keem, in your opinion, who's the least likely to survive a zombie apocalypse host that you have?
Before, real quick, how did they get the fingers with shit on them? Do you see this in your chat?
Yeah, those are old emojis from the channel before.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like some straight up like emojis available like on my iPhone. I'm like, what?
No. If you weren't
Finger
aware,
poos.
I Tech Protect am the founder of the double knuckle theorem. Have you heard of this before, Keemstar?
Oh, I don't want to know. Let's go back to the apocalypse question.
Apocalypse question. Which one of your hosts do you think is the first one to die a zombie apocalypse? Based on like where they live now, the skills they have available, and like the resources you would imagine they have access to.
The first one to die would probably be Glammy.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Well,
I don't know
Glammy's
because
husband's there.
she's pretty mobile, but I can see her like trying to hug a zombie. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a tough question. I don't know.
My money was on Tina, and not because she's not a fighter. She's a fucking fighter for sure. But if they caught her like 4 a.m. and the leg is unattached, that's it.
Maybe Nightmare. I'm trying to. I'm trying to go through.
Nah. Nightmare would push me in front of him. He'd run like hell.
Yeah, Nightmare's what, 5'10", 5'11"?
I think Billy's fucked. Yeah. Billy. That probably
No.
makes the most sense. Yeah,
No.
Billy goes first.
Keem, Billy will gaslight the zombies, sing to them. They will run right past him.
Look, Brenda, I don't want to shit on your
Good.
parade, but let's be realistic. We're talking about zombies here, okay? The real life zombies are not going to be gaslit by Billy. I've seen Billy
might.
move, and
Billy's good.
Billy doesn't move well. All right, funny guy, cool guy, but it's over.
I want to know who in the audience would die first. Audience, like who else in the chat is definitely fucked.
Oh, first one, probably. Well, Glammy's in the chat. That's easy.
You just said maybe if it was someone I knew, I would hug it. So you can see it right now, right?
Yeah.
Her husband gets bitten, he turns into a zombie, and then she hugs him.
Instantly. Yeah, I could easily see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lowest 3 is probably Billy the Fridge, Boogie, and possibly Tina. And it's all just mobility. Yeah. It's not even like, I don't think they could fight. It's just, if you're fucked, you're fucked. If you're in a corner and you have to like jump around a zombie, those 3 are not doing it.
Yeah, but the thing is like Boogie has like a support system of those autistic roommates and stuff. He'd have them doing stuff to keep him safe. And he also has Desi. Like, I don't know who Billy has, And same thing with Tina. She's got Elbert. She's got like a little crew there that live with her. Billy, as far as I know, is like on his own. Like, Billy's fucked.
Billy's fucked.
What I hate about The Walking Dead, though, is those zombies are stupid as shit. Like, we are too smart. We are too smart as humans. We'd build so many traps. They wouldn't, it wouldn't spread the way people think they would. Like, it just wouldn't. They'd all be dead.
I agree. I've always hated the idea that they just, continue, right? Because we would just set up, wires, and we would, heat the fucking wires up, and they'd be slicing themselves, 900-degree wire across a highway. Zombies walk through it and just slice. Fuck them, dude.
Real quick. Justin Wang is watching. He said the porno song is a different one. That's a different song.
Oh, we did a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I want to hear. If Wang wants to come around, I would love to hear what he's talking about.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on at some point. He took last month off of the internet to get some stuff caught up. So now he's playing catch up. He's like, bro, I just don't have time right now.
Hell yeah. Seth looks at $5. Techie mixed up the 2 mystery songs. The one Justin's working on is from a German new wave band. Okay, well, yeah, shit. Yeah, even Seth looks new. Obviously, the survivors of the zombie apocalypse in the LCU. Not to glaze Keemstar, but it is for sure Keemstar. There's no doubt. If anyone's gonna survive, anyone has the resources to do so, it is Keem. Although,
Just don't.
Yeah, Brenda did kind of shit on you a little bit and said,
No, I didn't. I just said, don't poop.
The first time he needs to take a shit and there's no shower available, the zombies are gonna get him.
Nah. At that point, I walk around with not perfectly sparkly butt,
Yeah.
There you go.
The second, I think, top tier survivor out of the LCU is obviously Xylee. And not because she's tenacious, which she is, and not because she's brave, because she is, because she looks the most like a zombie. They just wouldn't give a fuck about her. They would just pass by.
See, I thought you were sucking up because she's in chat, and then you threw that curveball at the end. So
no, yeah, she's like the White Walker, or whatever you want to call it. I didn't finish The Walking Dead. That show kind of sucked towards season 3, but yeah, she would just blend in and be able to go to get all the groceries and shit. She can go to the fucking firearms store. Enter the sheriff's department. They wouldn't.
Can I just say how fucking ridiculous renting prices are? All right. So I went to look up to rent a party tent for my 4th of July party, and it was $1,000. And then I looked up the same tent to buy, and it was $800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can buy it cheaper than I can rent it.
Yes.
Renting prices are fucking absurd.
Well, I think they throw in they come in and they set it all up, and if it has to be sunk into the ground, they take care of all of that.
Yeah, but it's still fucking stupid.
Yeah.
What I looked up because I wanted to do an RV trip across the U.S. Right, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll buy an RV, maybe I'll rent one. I was like, let's see how much it costs to rent an RV per day. Keem, if you had a guess, how much would you say you would pay to rent an RV per day?
It's at least 300, 400, something like that.
$780 a day.
See, it's just stupid. It's just dumb. When we were renting RVs at Fat Camp, I mean, it was $3,000 for that 2 weeks, and it's dude, at that point, so, do you buy one? I ran into the same issue with equipment. We use a lot of heavy equipment over here, and we were renting it for little jobs that we need. And I'm like, dude, I'm spending so much money on rent. I just might as well start buying it. So I ended up buying my own backhoe, skidster, like all this heavy equipment for my guys to use because renting it's just stupid.
Yeah, I have an uncle who's one of the, I don't know his exact title, but he's like a head engineer for Cashman, Caterpillar. They're like one of the largest, whatever you call them, contractors for for the mining industry in Nevada. And he for sure was on the same page. He's like, I'm just start buying this shit myself and start renting it out at a little bit of a lower cost than what Cashman does. Yeah, that fucking RV would have been $23,000 for the month.
My one.
Fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
if you buy one, you might have to make, $500 a month payments, but it's yours.
Yeah, but
Anything,
I get it for a
you know.
month and then I fucking return it, dude, for that $500
gotta-
a month.
right?
Xylee, it's a good thing you're here right now. We have to do a host meeting today. I desperately need a host meeting. We're gonna do it at what time do we do it? We do it during Rewind. Let's do it at the start of Rewind.
Sounds
So
good to me.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do 10 p.m. Can you, Tech?
Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah. I possibly can show up.
Yeah, it's only going to be like 30 minutes. Maybe you can pop out for like 30 minutes and come back.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I can make it.
It's
Yeah,
the unfortunately during Rewind is the only time where all the hosts are available.
I like talking to Billy. I'll go up there while you guys are doing the meeting and sit and chit chat with Billy.
Yeah, I'll work it out. Who's this Robert
Dude.
Smith guy?
I am going to strangle Nightmare. Do you guys know what Nightmare did?
I talked to him about that. Yes.
I don't know what Nightmare did.
Did he post it public? Is it public yet? Is it in the Discord?
Oh, I don't know about it.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Wait, maybe we're not talking about the same thing.
I mean, I feel like Keem can say anything. It's his fucking everything.
Well,
Yeah, but did he say anything in publicly? Did Nightmare say
Sterling
anything?
is saying it's not public, and I trust Sterling a lot.
Okay.
Give me the tea, sis. Oh,
Sterling,
No, I
drop me a
can't
DM.
say it's not public. Wait. Tech, mute the stream. Can you mute the stream where they can't hear us at all?
I can. Give me 1 moment.
Okay, now we can't hear you though.
Hold on. I just have to mute desktop audio. All right, it's chat. Can you hear me? I don't think they can hear me. I did it in OBS. Okay. Oh, they can hear my mic, but they can't hear you guys. Yeah, I'm positive. I'm listening to it right now. Yeah, only my mic is being put through. I'm aware. That is also true. I mean, this is public.
Buff-
All right,
Buff
I'm
is
unmuting
talking
now. I mean,
about
this
the
is
same thing,
public.
so Buff
All right,
Buff
I'm
is
unmuting
talking
now.
about
Oh,
This is
God.
public.
Buff,
I just
Alright,
woke
I'm
up.
unmuting
I
now.
can't deal
Oh,
with this
God.
bullshit.
Buff, coffee.
Sorry.
Yeah, did you hear what he was saying about you? That's fucked.
Yeah, what was that fucking shit? As soon as first of all, I just woke up. You know how long it's been since I woke up at noon? Okay, one.
I didn't know you
Two.
required sleep.
Yes, I do.
I thought the living dead just go on and on.
I'm not. I can't believe you called me a fucking zombie, you little fucking shit. As nice have I been to you when people fucking hate you left and right? And I'm like, no, I love Tech for Tech. And I do the little finger thing. You know what? The finger thing means nothing anymore.
No, you
Fuck
can't be this
you.
way, Riley. When we first met, you hated my fucking guts. And I
Damn
only
right, and I
met you,
hate you
I
again.
only gave you positive energy the entire time. I was like, hey, Riley, no, I want to be your friend. No, I'm sorry. I really,
Nope.
I
Oh,
was this
I hate
cute
you.
little guy, and you were just a mean old lady. So now,
Okay.
It's
Now.
way too early in the day for the mean old lady. See you guys.
Hi, Game.
I get a little bit of
I
a
thought-
lick.
I thought-
I'm requesting my lick.
I thought maybe you were gonna say that Xylee would survive because she would jump all over their shit and put them in their places. But oh no, you come out with she looks like
No,
a zombie.
Xylee would survive because I would throw a bunch of people in front of them.
True.
So would Tech. That would be
Uh,
competition.
maybe. I feel like people will keep on like being like, "Oh, Tech is this fat fucking dude." I'm pretty heavy. Not gonna lie, I'm a little heavy.
No.
I'm a
You're
little heavy
bottom.
guy.
You're bottom heavy. That's all.
No, I'm top heavy for sure. I mean, I have a big ass.
I'm top heavy.
My cheeks,
Jesus Christ.
my cheeks are filling up these fucking Levi's. All right, but I am very top heavy. I beat the shit out of a zombie barehanded. Ain't no fucking way. I'm demolishing.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Do you know, I'm very well trained in 3 forms of martial arts, Xylee. And 2 types of love.
Oh God.
These zombies aren't getting away.
Yep, that's enough for me. That's enough for me. Goodbye, everybody.
Wait.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Xylee.
Come back.
We'll see you next
Don't leave
time.
me.
Well, Brenda, it's been a
2
pleasure having
types
you
of
here in the
love.
morning. I do have
Yeah.
people calling in. They've now woken up. They saw Keem here and they were like, I need to hop on. So
Right?
I'm bringing up
All right, my
3
dear.
people, and I will see you in a
Yeah.
little bit, Brenda. Okay?
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Protect. What is up, my bro?
Hello, my brother. How's it going from another mother? We out here getting smothered in the chats undercover. Rhyme schemes like no other. We out here zombies. What up, everybody?
We kept that going for a good while there.
Yeah, just like my sleep apnea, it just does not stop. All right, we got Matt Barr on the top right, Gallows top left, McGlow 1698. Is that a dog whistle, by the way, McGlow? I wasn't sure. I didn't want to ask on stream last time, but I'm confident to ask now.
A dog whistle?
No?
I don't get
Perfect. All right. I wanted to show these 3 people have passed to round 2. When is round 2? We're not really sure, but they're allowed to keep on coming on and presenting themselves off to you. I am saying right now, Matt Barr is killing it. The most charisma.
Dude, I would
down in the
fuck some
painting.
zombies up. I would fuck some zombies up.
Oh, for
I'm telling
sure.
you.
For sure. Zombies got no fucking chance.
Dude, and I heard people taste like pork. So even live people would be in fucking trouble. Like I would be wrecking zombies and eating people too. Like they would be
Blended
prosciutto for days. Prosciutto for days.
Making human Sal out here for the
Fucking
zombie.
A.
in.
Yeah, come
all
on
right.
over here. Come over here.
all off or out the door when it's zombie apocalypse time.
So, to ask, man, is Matt Barr just an interesting guy? Look at what the fuck he's up to. And by that,
Yeah, it
I
is
mean,
cool.
look at his ass and those jeans. All right. Gallows, I heard you talk
What is
a
up,
little
my
bit
guy?
of shit the other day. A little bit of the
I
poo-poo
had to, dude.
caca
Yeah, a lot of shit here.
on Lolcow
Being tall.
Nerds.
What?
Are you trying to revoke my Mexican card, dog?
Dude, I think it's prophesized that you and I are gonna have a Hispanic face off. And like in regards to who's more Hispanic. Because we're both these like biracial, like not 100% Hispanic guys. And we're like constantly running into each other. It's like vamos ese. Vamos a ver quién es el bien verga.
I'm not even closing my eyes. This is just how they like sit naturally, dog. That's how fucking Mexican I am. I'm already expecting the sun to be in my eyes during yard work. Okay, that's how naturally my face is contorted.
Did you pass?
I don't.
Stinking
pass, dude.
badges.
I get
Can you
pulled
guys
over.
say that? We
Like,
don't need no stinking badges.
I don't get the reference. Is that a movie reference? I'm uncultured when it comes to film.
Yeah, it's a reference from Blazing Saddles. They're handing out badges to all the bad
yeah.
guys, and then they they have like these like Mexican banditos, and they show up and they're like, "Here's some badges," and they go, "Badges? We don't need no stinking badges." And then they start laughing. So it's a very, very Mexican thing.
Solid. I do think Gallows. This may
What's up?
be an overstep. Your house design looks very familiar to house designs in my area.
Okay, you're getting onto something. Where are you going with this?
Are you in the Southwest?
No, so I lived in Washington D.C. before last year. I moved out here where I am now, which is the southeast. Well, a little bit in the north. It's like kind of like I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. So like by like, Kentucky, all that area. It's okay. I mean, I've been here for like a year now. I'm considering moving to the Southwest because it was between here and Texas that I was choosing. I'm preferring Texas right now, so I may make my way over there. We're going to see how the cards are played.
Okay.
But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. I've commented on it a couple of other viewings on shows.
All right.
I'm actually in another place.
Perfect to know. Perfect to know. Because this is going to lead up to a perfect question for you for Locale Dark.
Okay. Yes, sir. What's up?
Do you have a partner? Are you in a relationship?
I do not.
Okay. Let's assume you had a partner, and she or he, is it she or he?
It would be a she.
Okay. Let's say she became a zombie, and she's like a week in, right? She's been dead for a week. And you can change her back, but you gotta fuck her brains out. The best sex you've ever given anyone. It stinks.
Okay.
And there's textures in her that are a little unfamiliar, little maggoty, little wormy.
Little pussy.
Yeah.
Little pussy.
Wow.
You gotta go to completion inside that zombie Kachuchi. And then it brings her back to life. Would you?
Right. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, have you ever seen Zombieland? Like, I literally would
I've
do
seen
that.
no
I would sit
movies
outside
ever.
her door.
Not a single
I would
fucking
sit
movie.
outside.
Yeah. If
I
you
would
think,
sit outside her
oh,
door.
this is a popular movie, this guy's gonna know it. No, dog. I've seen The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Pokemon 2000, and then
those are great
Kingsman.
movies, though, so
That's
far.
it. That's essentially it.
Those are all
Everything
great.
else doesn't matter.
I mean, goated
Yeah.
movie choices, but
Yeah,
In
There's a
Zombieland,
zombie movie called Frodo that had, Fredo, right? Where they like have the collars on the zombies, and one of the guys like put a collar on a zombie that just died.
Matt, I
It's like
love
a
you,
chick.
but I literally said no movies. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
No.
I have to agree. If anyone ever gives me a movie reference and they're like, there was this movie that happened, yep. You could say Queen Latifah was an abortion doctor in this movie where aliens came and invaded. I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, tell me more. I have not a clue. I cannot.
Oh, that's fucking.
you know that's a real movie, right?
Yeah, probably.
You know
Like,
that's like a real movie.
Up until I was like 20 years old, if you showed me a picture of Queen Latifah, Beyonce, and name another black woman. No offense to me not knowing black women.
Gabrielle Union.
I don't know any.
Sure.
of
Missy
these.
Elliott.
Missy Elliott, and you're like, name who is who. I would know Missy Elliott's probably the thin one, and that's it. That's probably the extent.
Oh my god.
Wait, is Missy Elliott thin? Someone please confirm
Out of
that.
those three,
compared
I
to those
think
others,
Miss Elliott might be the
Yeah.
thickest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Caleb says, Tech, why don't you watch movies now? Because I have no time in my life. I mismanaged the fuck out of my schedule. We're just out here trying it. We're throwing dick to
Pretty
the
much the only
wind.
thing I watch is
Shit in the
this.
shower. Oh, you almost fell.
Oh, shit.
I did.
But I am trying to watch movies now. The way I'm doing it nowadays is I will choose an actor, and I'll be like, let's watch their, not a discography. What is it for movies? Their
Like their filmography.
filmography. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are smarter than I am. And it was cool, right? Because I was like, okay, let's find out. Like, let's do Adam Sandler. It's like, okay, these are all funny, but also like low tier trash comedy movies, I guess. So it was fun.
Did you get to the good movies?
I
Did
got
you
to
get
a lot
like,
of good
the
movies.
newer ones?
The A24 movies he's in. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
those. You know what
A24
fucking
just a
sucked?
goated
My
studio,
second choice, the worst decision ever, was Jackie Chan.
Oh.
This motherfucker's been in so many fucking movies, and most of them
Like
are.
You're
in
still
comedies.
watching them?
1,200.
Are you still watching
Over
them?
1,200.
It's been 22 months since I've been watching Jackie Chan movies, dog. He has
Dude's
like
been making
he has like
movies since the
30 of
80s.
them about being a fucking cop in China.
Yeah.
Chinese.
There's
He's
this
got
little,
so much lore.
there's in the beginning there's this little girl. She's like 6 years old or something. She's like, protect me, Jackie Chan. I'm like, okay, it's a good concept. Now she's fucking like 30 years old, And it's like,
Yeah, I know which one
protect
you're
my
talking about.
daughter, Jackie Chan. Like, what are you?
I
What
still
are
need
you?
you.
Jackie Chan. Like, what are you?
I
What are you?
still
What are
need
you?
you.
I
You
don't
still
get it.
protecting her?
He's still in the case.
Like what the fuck?
But it has got me to some pretty good films. I did watch Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3 a couple months ago. I liked Rush Hour. That was fun.
Required watching.
And
Of all
then
movies.
yeah, all three were great. Number 1 was my favorite. Now
The space.
it's not like I only watch this like collection of one like movie actor. I'll mix it up. So like last year for the first time I saw the Lord of the Rings series. Fucking fantastic.
Ooh.
Beautiful
Yeah.
cinema.
Wow.
I could not believe
good.
I went my whole life and not knowing that. That
I'm
is
pretty
probably
blown back right
that
now.
is-
Hearing that.
that is probably peak human performance in terms of like presenting an idea from some fucking weird dude's brain and being like, experience
Yeah.
it with me. Come on this
Yeah.
journey.
Dude, I
with
was
me.
I was a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. Like, I read the books as a kid. You know, I drew shit that I like would imagine in the book. And then when I saw Lord of the Rings, I was like watching, and it was like everything they had done was like better than I had imagined. You know what I mean? They had just
Oh,
got
yeah.
like the best. I was just like, oh fuck, that's how they did it. Oh, that's how
They
they're
had-
showing that. Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
know
how
it's a
they're
good movie
showing it. I was
series
just
when
like,
people say
holy
the
shit.
films
And
are
then the
better than the
second
books.
movie, when he's like riding around on that fucking giant fell beast or whatever, you know,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
screeching. I was like, fuck it. Fuck. I was like, oh, fuck
And the
it.
only
Yeah,
thing
I love it,
comparable,
dude.
the only thing comparable is Harry Potter, like because they just have
I-
like these expensive cast of like
Hold on.
1,500, 2,000 people
I've
for
seen the
these.
first. Here's the thing. I've read the Harry Potter books as like school assignments, and I've watched the first movie now as of last week, and I was not as impressed as I thought I would have been. But I do want to say,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings
The
get a
Harry
level of
Potters get
immersion.
better.
If they get better,
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. Lord
It
of the
seems
Rings,
like it was like they did the first one, and it was like, okay, we'll give you a little bit of money, and then once they were like, okay, this is legit, you just see the budget just get fucking bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like it
Yeah,
gets
once you get to
real
Deathly
fucking like
I'm
Hallows,
excited.
Deathly Hallows 1
yeah,
and 2 are
dude.
probably the best
Prisoner of
ones.
Azkaban. I was like, oh, this is
Uh,
big time. This is good stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
so
Agreed.
I
Whichever
I'm
movie
nerding.
the games were in.
some big IPs I have seen now. I saw the Matrix trilogy. No,
Ooh.
not good.
Okay.
Not a good movie.
Not for you.
No,
Not for you.
Trash, dude. What the fuck? I got the whole idea is like,
Not for you.
we're cyberpunk, but like with bad graphics. Like, get the fuck out of
You
here.
didn't like the rave.
It's
You didn't like
literally
the techno rave in
Jesus'
the
story
cave?
in the
No,
Matrix.
dude, I've seen better porns made in Mexico, like Tijuana, than that fucking rave scene.
Some of these movies you have to have
Dude.
read the book source material prior to. I will give it that.
And then here's another one people will hate on me. I've said it before. I've not watched all the Star Wars movies. I've
That's
watched
okay.
I've
That's
watched some of
okay.
the new ones that came out, like is it not New Hope? Rogue One. I saw Rogue One in theaters. And then I was like, oh, Star Wars is like a cool IP. I played the Lego Star Wars games, so this will be like fun to get into. I then went on, suggestion from a friend. He was like, if you're gonna watch Star Wars for the first time, can you try and watch like the animated like Clone Wars show first? And
Why would
just-
they do that to you?
They were like, I
Why
want
would
to
they
see
do that to you?
because I'm like a fucking outlier, dog. Who's a 28-year-old man you know in society who's not seen a single Star Wars movie except for Rogue One? And imagine,
Yeah, that is very.
Like
That's
like
pretty
Amish
wild.
person.
Yeah, that is pretty
yeah,
wild.
dude. I'm out here fucking kicking
Like,
ass in
like
Call
you
of Duty.
came out of some sort of like storm shelter or something.
This
you
man
know?
has
this
better
dude-
things to do than to watch Star Wars
Didn't
all day
even play
long.
Star Wars Racing. It's insane, probably.
Oh, I did play the Pod Racer game as a kid.
Okay. I was about to
Yeah.
say you saved yourself there.
That is
Like
true.
that
I had,
shit.
Dude,
I had
I
white
like-
friends growing
I
up.
hit the point where I had like seen, like I got Netflix early. I got like the 3-disc like program where, you know, where you're just getting 3-disc, and I like watched everything I wanted to watch or everything that I thought was cool, and then just was like, all right, what is Time Life's top 100 movies? And then just started watching that, you know, and was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, The French Connection. Okay, what is this? Terms of Endearment. Okay, you know what I mean? It was just like whatever was sent to me.
All right, I
So,
do want to say, chat.
It's a good idea just to like, you know, just get weird stuff.
These three are trying to become hosts. These three do, I imagine, right? McLow,
Yes, sir.
Gallows,
Yes, sir.
Matt Barr.
Absolutely.
All three of these people want to be entertainers for you. They want to be on your side, giving you great content to enjoy your day to. Whether it's this time slot or another time slot, maybe it's just Matt Barr in a skimpy little outfit, right? Maybe it's Gallows talking to you about like the legal perspective of the tariffs that Trump has, or it's McGlow telling you the best way to order your McDonald's French fries at what time. Well, that they change the grease at 6 a.m. so that it'll be fresher.
This is true.
at 6:05.
Oh,
There is a
Tech got me
science
on
for
lock.
between all of that.
I am mind
Tech
reading and
had me
soul
on lock
reading
from
all these.
episode
Oh yeah,
1.
yeah.
how did you know? Get out of my fucking head.
That's what I thought when he brought up like my old rap stuff. I was like, dude, that was 10 years ago.
Oh, dude, instantly he joined a call, and I was like, what an interesting username. I'm typing away. I'm fucking frantically typing shit before I even pull him in.
McGlowy.
I pull him onto a second monitor, and I'm just like listening to some of the tracks. I'm like, oh, we're gonna ask him some fucking.
Bro,
music
you need a
questions
big
immediately.
collab to rebirth your career. Like Billy
No,
Crystal.
no.
Chat, while you're here, you can feel free. Drop a super chat and show your support for which one of these three you would want to see on their own platform. I will not give them any of the money, but I will enjoy seeing the messaging. Sterling says, I want to watch Matt Barr paint. I want to watch him do more than just paint.
Yeah, that's.
I know. I'm letting this layer dry. You want to see me paint? We could do that.
We're watching paint dry, guys. Matt Barr
We're
is
watching
the only
paint
person
dry.
who's
Literally
brought
watching
drying.
paint dry.
Well, that's
Yeah,
Don't
well,
get your
I
face
mean,
too close.
I want to be like, hey, as paint's drying, let's talk about like how flat is flat Earth? Like, what the fuck? How flat is it? How flat does it need to be?
Yeah,
I don't know. You
Here's
know,
a good question. This is a lolcow dark. Lolcow dark so far only kind of has direction. Okay, it's like your mom trying to get water at night, but she's old as fuck, and like she knows there's a sink in most rooms, right? She lives in a one-bedroom apartment. That means that more rooms have a sink than have a bed. All right, a bathroom and a kitchen. So
That checks out.
she has good odds to find water. Lead a horse, make him drink or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, your mom, little direction. So we were talking about surviving apocalyptic situations, being prepared for it. What would you do? What are your first steps? Do you know anyone in your life that's close to you that if a zombie apocalypse were to happen, that they'd be better off just taking themselves out of the equation?
I know several people.
Because I
Yeah.
can never. I'm fighting tooth and nail. I'll do some crazy shit to live.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
know some people that they're better off just
Yeah.
not.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to trim the fat right there. That's what I think about it. Hard call to
Pull
make,
the
but
herd. Pull the
gonna-
herd.
Who is it for you, Gallows? Is it your parents? Is it a sibling? Is it that cousin that did that one thing during that summer when their parents were away and they visited your house for 2 weeks?
no, it's just like extended family and shit who are like not super active, not like, willing to keep up with like the pace of what is going to be required to keep it moving. Like I already know right now I'm not bringing that shit with me. If it's going to fuck me over and the rest of the people I'm with, we're going to have to remove it right there.
where are you going to be moving to in the apocalypse? Where are you heading?
Oh, me personally?
I would move to Washington State personally, but that's just me.
Already out in the
Like, you don't
boonies,
think there'll be
unsafe.
people already there? Like, you think you're going to run to the hills? You don't think there'll already be people in those hills?
Well, if it's post-apocalyptic time, you're gonna have to force your way into whichever crevice you can get into.
Oh, I have my spot. I live exactly where I need to live for my spot. But I do want to say we're bringing in a new person. This is Chick. Oh,
Whoa!
And the contestant has left the Royal Rumble.
it was Discord user Chick-fil-A. But they dipped out. All right, Chick-fil-A. Maybe next time. Scorpigus from Scorpigus.
Yo,
fame.
Orpagus. What's up?
Hey yo!
Good dog.
First of all, Tech's not surviving. I know he has a dog and he's way too nice. He couldn't I am legend.
I'd
It's
shoot
gonna
the-
bark,
I'd
he's
shoot
gonna
that fucking
die.
dog immediately
Nah,
before
you
it-
nah.
Dogs
I'm
are
not gonna
cute. Yeah.
I'm not gonna dox your dog's name, but I already know.
Courage is gone.
Dox my
Okay,
dog's
dogs
name.
name.
He doxed the
already
dog.
doxed the dog
Courage
name.
the dog. Here's the thing.
Now I'll say Sarah, but fucking Courage, I'm not gonna
Look,
go there.
My girlfriend has talked about it. In a zombie apocalypse, she's probably just ending it. She's like, "Ah, not for me, dude. That's it. I guess world's over." And I was like, let me like put you in
I
a
have a
coma
theory
or
about how I
something."
could get by, but it would be rather extensive, to be honest.
Let's save that for not today then. If it's if it's rather extensive, we're gonna cycle back
Theoretically.
to one another. Scorpius, welcome to the
Yo.
show. You were here for the last like 5 minutes, dickhead, of the last stream. How do you come onto an edition and you're like, let me join in
Okay,
when
first
there's
of all-
5 minutes left?
Okay, no direction, first of all, but I had no idea how long the show was gonna last, so I didn't know when to pop in.
That's
You
your
pop
problem.
in the whole time. You wait.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's your problem,
Who's
dickhead.
fucking
Waiting and wait the whole
I'm
time.
making it your problem.
You wait
now.
the whole time.
Making
That was
it yours now.
You
Apology.
You sit in a dark room in a.
Okay,
fucking
fine.
Indian
Tech,
shit.
question to you. You're in a zombie apocalypse. DHS comes to you 30 minutes before. What do you do?
DHS comes.
I know where you live. You're kind of screwed where you live. So you're not in zombie apocalypse ideal territory. Where are you going?
Yes, I am. What the fuck do you mean? And I'm
No,
not.
you're not. No,
No?
you're not. No,
I
big
live in-
city.
I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right.
Yeah.
I've said this before. I live next to Nellis Air Force Base. One huge military installation.
That's one of the best spaces.
Oh, dude, you're,
we got to follow the
Your
narrative
national
of like
guard
Walking
president.
Dead, and we
You're
got to
not.
follow the narrative of different shows. And in big cities, they get screwed. Days Gone, I Am Legend, all these different games and shows. Big cities get screwed over so fast, and they go to somewhere that's more rural. So
But you don't know
I think
where,
you-
And then they
where
get
I
shot.
live
You're
in
kinda
Las
fucked.
Vegas is optimal. Okay.
Yeah.
I am close to where exactly I want to be in southern Nevada, where I am totally okay. I have access to water. I have access to wild animals. I have access to wild growing fruits, vegetables.
Weed?
And think about
you got the same thing as me.
I'll be fucking
Same thing.
solid, dude. Also, I have
wait, what kind of zombies?
Walking
Makes a
Dead-
huge difference.
Walking Dead zombies.
Hungry.
Oh, fucking okay.
Yeah.
Walking Dead zombies can be bad though because now they're mutating.
These are zombies that are head fucking.
Yeah.
But you guys, you were saying before, how come Walking Dead
Fuck
zombies
your
like
ass.
narratively it wouldn't work in real life, but
They
it's
don't bite
it's
you. They just
airborne.
start fucking your head. They just
Like,
start fucking. They all just start
Everyone
trying to
that
fuck
dies becomes one. Yeah.
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 So it
And
just
Walking
keeps going.
Dead,
There's
you're
no way.
already
There's no way to
infected.
fucking stop it. You don't want to be in Las Vegas. You want to go north where
They
it's cold.
skull fuck
I'll be
the
fine.
zombie virus into your head.
I'll be fantastic. I do want to say
Okay.
a poll has been put in the YouTube chat. Please vote on the poll. It is who is mogging. So far, Scorpicus is in the lead with about 40% of the vote. Then Matt. Oh, actually no. Gallows is mogging Matt at 26%. Matt at 23%. And
What's
Chloe-
mogging?
Mogging is looking better than the next guy.
I don't know, but they keep calling me Twinkagus in the
a
chat.
close,
So
a close representation to Malding. Don't get too angry though. I don't want you to end that nice.
I'm not
there.
mad at that. I don't give a shit. That's funny. Mog away, boy.
Not you. That was towards Scorpius.
Start mogging, chat. Look,
Start doing like glamour shots and shit.
yeah,
Like,
dude, just
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta mog them out. You gotta,
Channel your inner Napoleon Dynamite.
you better work. Work it, girl. Move your thing.
all right. If you had to, oh fuck, could you kill your pet for the zombie apocalypse? Who's a pet owner
It
in here?
depends. Man. It
I
depends.
am.
We're all pet owners.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've got dogs.
Got a cat and 2 dogs.
I know Scorpicus. So Scorpicus has a wolf dog, right? He has a
Yeah.
fucking like a wolf
That's
hybrid dog.
badass.
It's more than pretty badass, dude. It's
It's useful as fuck during a zombie apocalypse.
Do you
I'll
want-
tell you that right now.
yeah.
You want to tell the story, Scorp, about your dog getting in trouble with the law?
Oh, how I got fined like $800 for him killing a deer in a national. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. The park ranger comes to my house and he's like, "Hey, I know it was Aaron. He did it. I know he did it. Just pay the money. You're getting fined here. Killed a deer, ran it straight into the water, and he drowned it, murdered it to
Can
death."
you
and-
imagine? My dog has gone off leash
And I didn't
before.
even get to keep the deer.
Oh, that's true. That's fucked up. My
That's
dog has ran out
No
the backyard,
processing. Oh,
and my dog has like ended up in someone else's backyard, just like looking for toys to play with. Scorpicus' dog, this fucking dickhead over here, gets out of the yard, finds a deer, drags it by its neck to the middle of a fucking lake, and just drowns the fucking animal. And now he's just chilling on the couch.
holy.
God damn.
Yeah. He's a good boy, but a bad dog.
Good boy, but a bad dog.
Like most dogs.
Yeah.
He'd be a really good dog if he brought the deer back to you.
How big is he? He's about 100 pounds. Reading chat, sorry.
Yeah, 100-pound dog. What type of dog, they say?
He's part husky, part Malamute, part red timber wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is an
Malamute.
insane
But he's
fucking
like high red timber. It's like high 30s, low 40s% red timber.
So what do you feed that dog? Like, what the fuck?
Deer. And
Oh shit! You
trespassers.
can eat a dog food,
Lawns.
torta,
Just goes out and
cheesecake.
hunts.
He'll eat whatever I give him, as long as it doesn't have vinegar on it. He won't fuck with vinegar.
Yeah, because he's got to have like a huge like prey drive at times.
Yeah, I mean, I'll freeze chicken drumsticks and I'll just toss them at him while I'm sitting here. I'll just
Yeah.
put up a thing of drumsticks and just. Yeah.
Damn.
All right,
That's-
chat, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna end the poll. So far, Scorpicus is the mogger in the room. Although Gallows is close behind. Gallows is apparently a handsome guy, and Matt also. It's pretty even. It's almost 30% for all three of you. Mick you are butt fucking ugly apparently.
I see how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna put you
Oh,
full
and I
screen.
really like McGlow. That sucks.
All right, chat. This is Mick full screen. Maybe you're not appreciating what I'm seeing here. All right, this young man will tell you how many miles before your next oil change immediately.
I sure
In
will.
2 minutes and 30.
Probably about 1,200. Probably about 1,200.
People are saying he looks like Wings of Redemption if he never got fat.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I'm not sure.
I'm more well adjusted than him, I hope.
Nusu says bro needs a Mick up.
Come on now. Come on now.
That's funny. Chat.
What else we got? Come on, give me something. Give me
Please
something good.
start
These are
roasting
weak.
Mick
These are weak. Give me something good. Come on.
Please, chat. Keep going. Split Fry says Slay Queen. Local Goon says, ain't no way a ranger gave you a ticket at your house because he saw your dog run a deer into a river.
No, 100% he did. I live in a very small town of like 300 people. Everybody knows everybody here, and it's like 6 miles to the north. Yeah, here he knows the enemy.
Whereabouts is that, Scorpion?
It's like south central Colorado. Like.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's definitely gonna happen about that way.
And my address is.
Shut the fuck up, dickhead. All right, guys. No one else is insulting McGlow. Here's what we'll do.
I don't.
Gallows, give an insult at McGlow. Make fun of this man.
Okay. All right. So I know you got that McDonald's globe, and I need you to get a whole lot day glow next time you show up here, because we need you to bring a full focus of good vibes on the stream of Local Dark. Shit's already dark enough with me here. We don't need that much darkness next time you show up.
You're like
So bring that shit full force.
You know that paint they put on cars that like in the sunlight it looks purple and then like at a special angle it's like blue. I can see you're biracial that way, dog. At certain angles you're just a white guy. McGlow, throw the insult back at Mr. Gallows.
Let's go.
Gallows. Man. Sounds like I'm talking to somebody on the gallows right now. I haven't heard any energy since I got here.
Careful.
It's just, I'm about to.
When McGlow says I think Gallows is hung, he's not talking about his dick. All right, that's what it sounds like. The chat is speaking, and they're saying we should kick McGlow. McGlow, I like you. I think you're fun. I think it's just the energy's a little low, but come back tomorrow, please.
I love
All right,
come
that's
present
fine.
yourself.
That's fine. Look, I will try as many times as I need.
And we will give you another shot. I'm gonna bring in 2 new people. So I'm gonna.
See you guys.
He's gone.
Later, Skater.
Matt Barr, I'm gonna bring you back on in a little bit. We still have like an hour of the show left. I'm gonna bring in 2 new people with Gallows and Scorpicus. Okay. But
Let's go.
You'll be back
Scorpicus,
soon.
you play?
I'll be here.
I see the guitar there, or that's the ukulele. Actually,
It's just a ukulele.
Yeah.
Hey, Tech.
Hi. So to the community,
What up?
here is Chick-fil-A or Chicky. Is your fucking Discord name TrueCell?
Well, okay. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Hard to ignore that, dog. That's
Ignore
fucking...
it.
Well, I am a trying to reform myself, former incel. But I forgot. I thought my name was just Chicky on here. I don't know. I don't know who changed it back.
No worries. I mean, pop off. People in the chat are saying, "Damn," and "Hey, yo." Z Other
Yes,
Dark
thirst
says
for-
another
thirst
one
for-
for milkers. Chicky, are you familiar with the lolcow universe?
I'm not very familiar with it, but I've seen, I've searched on YouTube the local milkers, and it is really I just see like a bunch of like crazy, aggressive, fat, ugly bitches. And well, okay, I am crazy and aggressive and fat,
She
but
means Becky.
no, I am kind of mid. Yeah, I feel like
Self-report. That's great.
I've looked a bit into it, but I'm not super familiar.
Okay. We also have Dickie J.
Yo, what's
Good to see you, Dickie. I'm familiar with
Yo.
your work across the internet. I've crossed paths with you a number of times. Very funny guy. My introduction to you was you playing with a knife and
my
cutting
butterfly
open your
knife?
hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So when I was basically on cam, I was fucking around with my butterfly knife and I accidentally cut myself. Do I still play with it? Absolutely. Every day. Every day.
Chat wants to know: is there anything we can do about Dickie J's lighting?
Okay. Yeah. That better?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Sunlight B.
Sunlight, and I'm a gamer. I hate vitamin D. Don't ever say that again.
True. You know who loves vitamin D?
Who?
Cancer patients. Anyways, we are doing a audition. We are looking for people to become hosts on the lolcow universe. We want you to show out, give your personality, just engage with some conversation here and there, and let people understand more about you. So, Chicky, what brings you to trying audition for a host role?
Well, I'm trying to dodge employment at all costs in typical Black fashion. So, I thought I see that you guys are holding auditions here, and I'm like, might as well try my luck. I was watching the stream earlier; it seemed pretty bleak. I think that I possibly could offer, something here, and then also it'd be preferable to make money doing degenerate fucking drama slop on Keemstar stream than fucking working a 9 to 5 at Crumble Cookie. So that's
should
why
have said,
I'm here.
I don't want to be a statistic. Like, what the
We're
fuck?
continuing this shit, bro. Tech, do you see the floodgates you've opened, brother?
This is Tech's fault.
Hey,
This is
wow.
Tech's fault.
No,
Look,
I know listen.
Heaven forbid I try and stop her speech right now, okay? Gallows, if you want to step up.
The only rule
Yeah.
I know is that I can't drop an N-word. I can't drop the N-word bomb or any slurs. So I'm being good. This is
no
good.
slurs, no hate speech. Don't hurt yourself on camera. Gallows, you want to comment on what she just said?
Brother, she's over here saying that she's going to perpetuate unemployment of black people. What?
Do you have a counter argument? You can engage with her.
I mean, I've got a counter argument. I have served in the military prior to this. I was employed for like 10 fucking years. That's not a thing. I mean, it's fine if you want to go that route, obviously. But I'm just saying, I don't want people to think most black folk are just that way where we don't want to go do any
No,
work.
of course there are plenty of hardworking black folks.
There you go.
Maybe I'm
We're
just
trying to be
I'm just one of the
DEI
outliers. I'm one of the outliers.
Wait, one of the outliers in what way?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to.
I am probably the negative. I am the negative stereotype of the community. Well, except gang.
So you're saying you're what's wrong?
I can't gang sling because I don't like to leave my house, but I can be like the lazy stereotype where I can't get a job and it would be nice to have some food stamps.
See, at least you own up to it though. That's what I'm looking for. I need some accountability here and some transparency.
Is there going to be growth in the future? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
Well,
like the way you
it
waited that
depends.
long. I don't
It
like
depends.
that.
We either, well,
I don't
okay,
like that
we
at all.
either,
Too much
well,
hesitancy.
maybe either this
Yeah,
audition,
that's it. It's-
either this audition goes well, or I apply to some Section 8 and food
I'm
stamps.
gonna tell you what.
The
I'm gonna
next
tell you
one.
what. You need to go to Chick-fil-A right now and apply there before you do anything else. Before you do anything else. After that comment that you made,
I don't believe in Chick-fil-A. I can't support. Despite my name, I can't support them. It's very disgusting nuggets and fries.
The
So,
community
like,
wants to
literally-
know.
Whoa.
The white person in me is very offended, by the way.
Yeah.
So we have at least 3 confirmed biracial people on stream right now, which is great. I think diversity in the local universe would be fantastic.
And tech.
big ups. Big ups.
Big ups. Because I'm Mexican and white. Gallows is Panamanian
Black
and Brazilian. Wait, was black and what?
Oh yeah, exactly. You actually went a step further and specified it. So yeah,
Yeah,
Panamanian and Brazilian.
Oh yeah, Panamanian Brazilian, which is Hispanic and African descented. Chicky, people are asking, are you black and Asian, or are you just Asian?
Well, I actually I like to keep it a bit of a secret. There's a lot of like social fucking maneuvering you have whenever your race is kind of ambiguous. So if you accidentally let a slur slip, then you can be like, well, actually, I'm native. Actually, I'm Chinese.
There's no accidentals here in the local universe. Okay, you fuck up, you fuck up. That's
not that
it.
it would happen here. Not that it would happen here. But let's just say that maybe I see a cultural gown that I find to be very good looking, but it's looked down upon because you don't want to appropriate it. If I just
sorry,
say I'm
Chicky, I just got the timer to pop off. For the white guys on the show, you can now speak again. The EI hour has finished.
Oh, we have permission now. We have the ability to speak now.
Officially, we make a ratio of when you guys can start taking over the conversation.
It's path to freckle o'clock.
Yeah. Your thoughts on
Fuck you, Tech.
on Chicky? What are your thoughts, Mr. Scorpius, Mr. Dickie J?
I think she has true cell in her name, and we already know that women can't, like, femcell isn't a thing. It doesn't exist. So I'm just going to discount right off the bat anything that she's saying.
Yeah, fair enough. And see, as someone named Chicky who doesn't sponsor Chick-fil-A, which has peak fucking sauce, as a Caucasian male, I am very, very offended right now, and I'm kind
representation.
Yeah, I'm really fucking triggered right now.
Okay, that's a good point of conversation. Right?
Notice how you brought up.
Her
Notice how
name
you brought
says
up
True
sauce?
Cell, right? True Cell is in her name.
So like an
Gallows.
awoken incel?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
You seem to be familiar with like the incel community.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I mean by your face card. What are your thoughts on?
Don't expose yourself, buddy. Don't expose yourself. Where are you going with this, though?
What is your opinion on true cells or incels or Chick-fil-A or Chicky calling herself a true cell?
Well, we're already in the self-help direction with her leading with the whole like employment, black culture, and all that shit. So if she's stepping forward and embracing like her incel heritage and trying to turn over a new leaf, I can only commend her. But the thing is we need more people in the incel community doing the same. She's leading the charge. Like let's recognize her on that shit. Real recognize real.
Respect.
Like let's go.
Thank you for your service, Chicky. I appreciate you.
Thank you for your service.
See, look at that shit. See how easy
You know
that is?
what? Scorp, you brought up how women can't really be incels and whatnot. And honestly, I can grant a lot to that. Yes, women can get easy to access to sex. If I wanted to go out right now and get fucked by someone, I would be able to get that dick. However,
Jack, you confirm
based and true pilled. Yes.
True pilled.
Not with that attitude.
Jack, we
Yeah.
get ones if you think that is an accurate statement that she could go out and get sex immediately. Twos if you don't agree. But go ahead, Chicky, continue.
at least if the guys had a few shots, then I can get sex.
And mind you, before she says anything, it is incel is involuntarily celibate, not any kind of colloquial, fuckery we want to do by changing definitions of things. So before you try to do any goalpost shifting,
Well, no, I'm shifting the post right now. So, as someone who has spent extensive time in incel servers, yes, you can say like men. Like, the actual term that started out with is like not being able to get sex. However, when you spend time in these communities, you realize it goes beyond sex. Really, it's not because you're like, okay, guys, just go get a prostitute. No, because they want desire and the fantasy is with getting sex with a loving girlfriend who wants to actually fuck you.
We can talk about what men and women want, but that's not what we're talking about.
Well, we're talking about what incels. We're talking about what
what you're talking about is like romantically how the
not-
interpersonal dynamics
Well, 'cause,
change with
well,
what women want and what men want.
Well, because when it comes to like the word celibacy, right? Does that include marriage as well, or just like sexuality or like sexual shit or whatever the fuck?
It's just sex.
Yeah.
It's just
the
celibacy.
act of sex. And that's the thing, Chick-fil-A, your demeanor so far is giving pity fucker. So I don't know about any of this shit.
I never fucked a man at a city.
He made you a statistic.
Look
Just
at
a
the
different
mic and
one.
say that shit with a straight face. Can't do it.
Right on the CDC website.
Do it right now.
All I'm saying is
Yeah, you can't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Failed.
all I'm saying is there are femcels who recognize that they can get sex. But okay, listen to me. I feel like it's harder to say this to a man. Okay. Imagine.
I'm gonna start barking at you. This is a fallacy. This whole thing is just not true.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, if you are seeking out love, you're seeking out true intimacy, not just being pumped and dumped by Chad. But if
You get pumped up by Tyrone.
like,
Let's get that shit straight.
all I'm saying is, I feel like most femcels, like, they can get sex, but the typical thing with femcels, and let's just, like, words can take on new meanings. Like, even if the technical word, like, celibacy, like, not
call them a rom cell then, like a romantic celibate.
Okay,
like,
so what
you could change definitions if you want there, but you know, my culture is not your costume.
Let's just say most femcels. You are not. Don't you have a wife, bitch?
What?
Whoa.
I remember we were in a VC together, and you had a woman come put a plate of hot food in front of you.
You made a lot of
I didn't claim. It seems like
but I didn't say I'm a femcel.
You're culturally appropriating fucking incel culture, bitch. It's not your fucking costume.
This is doxing. This is bullshit. I don't believe in any of this.
You know what?
She's lying. This is just techie per techie. This is just women lying to the community. That's all this is. This is propaganda bullshit. Don't believe any of it.
Wait, Chicky, are you saying that because Scorp is a man, he's an incel? That's kind of sexist.
No,
It's kind of sexist.
Yeah.
It's not misandrist, Chicky.
It's
It's giving misandry.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, Scorp just called me out for appropriating incel culture when he's doing the exact same thing. If he has a girl
I don't make any claims. You have the burden of proof.
You
make any
You
claims.
said you were the true incel. You were the true femcel. So you have to.
Just so everyone knows.
Poster boy is
5 seconds in, goalpost shifting, and then Gallows made her a statistic.
See,
End
true
of story.
incels, right? You'd be afraid to walk into grocery stores and shit, but you're like, oh, I have access to all these dudes, but I can't. Like, I have access to all these dudes.
Yes, if I were to stand in a public square and I was like, who wants this fucking BBW pussy? Then I can get a decent amount of guys in line. However, if I say, who wants to love me? Who wants to hold my hand? Who wants to go on a nice date?
Again,
can I say the same thing?
Welcome to the rest of us, but we're not all. Oh, sorry, Gallows. You go for it.
This is my point before. How much do you mean it? Because right now I'm not feeling that shit. Right now I'm hearing, can you fuck me for self-gratification? Because that's what I need right this moment, and I'm gonna move on.
All right, one moment before you respond. Vladimir Pigeon with $20 says, incels do not exist. You can always date below your standards. You decided to be an incel by refusing to date someone within your means.
Oh, wait. One more comment real quick before you answer, Chick. I need to face off between you and Tammy 10, otherwise known as Pupcell. I need a fucking face off. Pupcell versus Screwcell.
We already know how that
I need
would
that shit right now. That would actually declare who is on the right track, because both of you guys right now, as far as I see, you're fucking lost.
Well, you know,
he said black on black crime.
Pupcell is actually a very good friend of mine.
Bro, why is it happening?
What?
They're sabotaging the community, Tech. Come on.
No,
wait.
Stop.
They're a side.
Don't drag me into this. I don't want to be.
This is what do you attack. Okay. This is a local fucking server. It's meant for degeneracy.
Dickie J, go ahead.
It's funny how both of these people come in and they're like, I don't know anything about the LCU. I'm just here. How'd that happen?
Chicky just self-reported, okay? They are in cahoots, right? They're behind our lines, our borders, okay? Like, how are we going to deal with this?
Well, maybe you guys need a fucking dictator to take over. You know, you guys I was
Capital B.
watching before I got brought in. I was watching Holy Mother of Resident Sleeper Soy Slop. We need some crazy
take that,
black
Ted? Are
women,
you gonna-
some crazy
take
black
that?
women to take the course of this show in a better direction.
I let two white dudes in Gallows like hang out here for a bit and entertain. If she thinks it's slop, I mean, it's the audience can confirm or deny. But
Yeah,
anyways,
let's do a poll.
Huge
Let's do a
in the
poll.
chat
Check
says agreed. A bunch of Eric's waiting for a Brantley.
What?
That's funny.
Bro.
Dicky, you were saying my name. Hello, Dicky.
Yeah, you know what, Tech? If you really want to diversify the show, I will offer myself as tribute to be your official Dominican lesbian. Okay, I humbly accept that role.
Are you Dominican?
You know what, Tech? It's called Low-Cal Dark. You know, let's get Pupcell, let's get me. I guess Gallows, if he wants to be like the third black male representation, let's actually make it Low-Cal Dark. Just get a bunch of black.
Let's get one thing
It'd
straight.
be you watching Pupstar and Gallows like having at it. You'd be like incel cuckcell.
I'll be
Yeah,
the
because-
DEI insert.
If
It'll
we're- if
swap
it's gonna
because it'll
degree
be a
of
majority
blackness,
will
I'm at
change.
the top,
It'll swap.
Then Pupcell, then you. Let's get that shit straight right now.
Seth looks
Hold
at
on,
$5.
let's
Says
say me and
gatekeeping
Pupsell
being
bring
an
the-
incel is a weird hill to die on. Yeah, why? Why do you care if someone wants to
Yeah,
classify
Dickie.
themselves as an incel?
Wait,
Why are you gatekeeping, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has an issue with
Me?
that?
wait.
Are you asking me?
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Crusoe.
Oh, okay, they're asking.
I'm not gatekeeping. I'm just saying, for me personally, let's do incel war. So let's say Scorpigus, trying to appropriate the culture, has a beautiful foid walking up to him after making him a home-cooked meal and placing the plate in front of him.
Okay, weird.
Yes, the girl in his house.
Hypothetical that would never happen.
But
Sure.
okay. And then
I like
for
it. Let's keep
me-
going.
Okay, and then me, you know,
I'm sporting a partial.
I've never had a boyfriend in my life. In fact, I was the bullied girl. I had no.
What makes you think that
men
you're gonna
on
pick
the-
somebody up off the
Wait,
street?
Who bullied you?
Oh, just a bunch of
Other women.
no. There were. It was gender diverse bullying, actually.
Equal opportunity bullying.
Yes, very equal opportunity.
So everyone hates you. So everyone basically agrees with me in that you should not be co-opting.
Mean Girls was your experience.
Oh no, I've never had
What's interesting?
men were very mean to me, you know, they're like, you know, they run up to you and during tag and they're like, he likes you, go ask him out. And then the guy's like, I would never like you. You know what? That's a formative incel experience, actually. I've never had a boyfriend. What can you say, Scorpius? You're gonna lie, you're gonna come across.
I've also
You're gonna
never
come
had a
in front of
boyfriend.
this-
So I think we're kind of in the same
Okay,
boat.
well,
True.
okay. You know what?
Yeah.
You're a gay cell. You
a
can't
great
get gay
bet.
men to be with you.
Wait, a homosexual.
No, we can settle this then.
Heck, you should have hurt my feelings.
I feel like it.
My feelings are
This is
hurt
it's
on her
so
arrival.
it's so inappropriate. I've been nothing but kind to her, and she's going after me. This is wild.
You know what, Scorp, it's okay. If you need emotional support after her just targeting you like that, I'm here for you. Okay.
We have
That was
opened the poll. Who should we kick? Right, your options are kicking Chicky, Gallows, Scorpigus, or Dickie J. And so far, with 40% of the vote, Chicky is being voted out of here.
Oh, well.
Not yet,
They
Chicky.
they hate you
Hold
too.
on.
No, we got to let it run its course. We got to let it run its course.
People might come up and outvote their hate for you. Kick the chick with. Oh, I can't read that one. I guess.
Chick P, you're right here in my heart. I can feel you. I know where you're coming from. You know, if you were in my city, I'd take you out for a night. I don't know if I'd take you for a second night, but I would at least give you a start. You know, I feel like you're coming from a good place, and I respect that.
I'm gonna do
Gallows-
some subterfuge in the
Gallows,
chat
you're
to
single.
keep Chicky in
Yeah,
there.
keep Chicky.
Yeah.
Gallows, you're single. I've asked you earlier on this stream if you had to consider dating Chicky. Where are you at on that?
Oh,
Like I said, I would give her a trial run. I don't know what we would do after that because I don't think her head's in the right place. But you know, I think she's worth a try. I think she's an okay girl. She just has to, you know, get a couple of things right first.
Wait, so Gallows, I just want to be clear. You said you would give her the opportunity to cure
Yes.
her femceldom. You would make her not
Yes,
a
sir.
femcel
Thank
anymore.
you. Thank you for articulating that better
Yeah.
than I could.
Yep. You
I
know
really
what?
appreciate that shit.
so what would she have to change for you to change your mind?
Well, first, I need her to embrace that like 2% of blackness that she has, because I only associate with women that she's presenting as black, right? She's got the thickness. I see the volumes, the
thickness.
the proportions, but I don't know if she's going to be able to use that the right way, right?
Do you agree,
I don't know if
Chicky? Do you have the black thickness?
Psychotic assault in the chat.
If you want to get racist with it, are you saying all black women are fat?
If we're gonna get
if
racist,
you're not fat,
there's
you
no
can't be. If you're fat, you can't be black anymore.
She went virtue signal.
Oh my god, the fucking...
She went virtue signal.
Is being a black woman fucking synonymous with being super fat? What the hell?
In real time, holy shit.
You don't have, girl, sweetie. You don't have to be thick and be fat at the same time.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight. Thickness does not equate to fatness.
Actually, Gallus, so you said you were mixed race, like black and Hispanic. Can I get like some percentages on this? Like,
Oh god, here we
what
go.
part black, what part?
No. Unfortunately,
Here we
the
go.
poll has ended, and 37% of the audience says to kick Chicky. You can reverse this with a $20 dono. Chicky's gonna be having to go to spend some time in the waiting room. Chicky, don't leave yet. Don't leave the Discord. We're gonna pull you out because potentially they'll buy you back in. It'll be like, I can't make that joke about buying you back in, but it could be like a thing. Thanks, Chicky. Gallows, what the fuck, dog?
I don't know, bro.
Sweetheart?
Yes.
Hold on, dear.
I had to give her a little bit of tenderness, man. She was going through it. Something she was putting in here, a little tough.
You were building a bridge, Gallows. Don't let Tech gaslight you. You were bridge building.
Fuck that. The relinquishing says, Tech, every single one of these dudes is a virgin retard. Y'all having the time of your life.
See, this is the thing that I'm not liking about the community, though. A lot of them are some cum-guzzling slimes, and they want to tell me how often I've had sex. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
True.
Stop being such a twat-munching weasel.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't matter if they're right for me, you know? Like, it doesn't matter if they're accurate.
Jump and the cum guzzling. Gee, tell us how you really feel, Gallows.
That's the reality, bro. Like, you don't know how many fucking bushes I've chomped on. How many, like, crevices my schlong has been in. You don't know any of this shit. So what are you talking about?
Carlos makes a very good counterpoint. He says, bro, we get it. You're mixed. No one gives a shit. I mean,
how she assumed I wasn't gay. I mean, that's
let the record
go, yeah.
Offensive.
Also, yeah.
Are you gay?
No, but it's offensive for her to assume that I'm not. I could be.
Oh, okay.
I thought with like the eyes.
We're in 2K25.
Wait, are you saying I have gay eyes?
A little bit. But like in a nice way. In a very positive, you take care of it, manscape kind of way.
I appreciate that, dog.
Meaning you're too well groomed to be straight.
If you guys want to bring back Chicky, is it $20 dono? I'll bring her back in.
I have gay eyes.
You'll have to wait till next episode.
Like I already said, we need Chicky, and we need Pup Cell, and then True Cell. Face off.
It's so sweet. Tech looks like he says, "Where's my hug at?" Like a lot.
Shut up.
Tech, for some reason, every time I run into you, I'm like, I think about Best Buy, and if I need like protection coverage on my fucking like gear every time I walk in. That's what I get whenever I look at your name. I'm like, Tech Protect.
You look like a student counselor.
I don't know if I should take that as an insult.
You look like you give good advice on how to like apply to colleges, but not that you've been to one. Just that you know how to apply to them.
Oh wait, why hasn't he been to one?
Are you talking about Gallows?
Yeah, Gallows. Yeah. Well, because he was in the
Gallows
military.
looks like he beat my ass at Super Smash. Like I'm sure of it.
You know what's
like I have
insane,
no
bro?
shot.
You know what's insane?
Like he plays Peach, and I just have never. There's no way.
I used to be a sweaty ass gamer, like VG, like Pokemon, like Smash Bros.
Yep,
all
called
that.
it. Knew it. Yep.
So it's actually kind of hilarious that you know that.
I got you,
It's
man.
the face. It's the face. Dickie looks like he's gaming right now.
Huh?
There you go. So
Dickie, you haven't had a lot of airtime, and you were the second highest voted to be kicked. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Is there a fun fact you want to give the audience about who you are?
Yeah, I'm Diamond 1 in Jerkmate ranked. Ultimate like online Discord gooner, you know? That's my lifestyle. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I have swords. I'm a weeb as well. But I play guitar, so it kind of like evens out, you know? Where it's kind of like, oh, virgin, and then kind of do something cool. Now it's a coin flip.
Okay, and you're saying you don't relate to this Chicky lady at all. You don't feel like an incel.
Okay. Stolen valor. Because guess what? I get nervous walking into grocery stores, and that really upset me that she basically tried to use that, you know, as like a little pity party, like, oh, I'm an incel, even though I sleep with men, you know. It's just kind of really fucked up, you know. It really hurts. It hurts a lot, you know, because actual incels, we're a marginalized group. We
I
are our own
can't.
species.
I can't.
But that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, Scorp, you were also giving some claims to inceldom. What's that about? Are you actually not slaying the puss, dog? What the fuck's happening? Do you see how you look on camera? I want to make you big for the audience. All right? You
Don't do
look like
that.
he was a skater boy. She said, "See you later."
See you
boy."
later.
You
Okay.
look like what most emo girls went through a phase for was dreaming about. All right?
Just because, and I'm not going to make any claims about myself, but her stolen valoring other people, it's offensive to me. I had
was a
to slap that
gaslighting
down.
attempt.
It was a dog whistly,
Yeah.
gaslighty, offensive. Couldn't take it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wouldn't date, wouldn't rate. Neither for that.
Mm-mm.
No, we can't have that.
Just
here.
my own opinion, though.
Did
But
you say wouldn't date? Wouldn't? What?
wouldn't date, wouldn't rate.
Jesus Christ. What?
Like, how do you, dude? She comes in, she's like, she talks about fucking black community when she's like 1% black. Then she comes in talking about some incel community, and then like is a woman, so she's got fucking woman like privilege. Like these things don't check out, guys. Like what the
Dick,
fuck?
you can't play with that on camera.
Oh, I'm
the-
sorry.
the TOS. I hear you, but now I want to hear you say that to her face. Chicky, welcome back.
I'm back.
You're
again.
back
Who
on the
coughed up
show.
$20?
Wait, what?
I just want to hear this statement live with Gallo speaking it directly to her face. He
Okay.
made a claim that he wouldn't date. Gallows, actually, I'll let you take this away. I'll put you full screen. Let the audience hear what you said.
All right,
Let me
folks. This is pretty cut and dry, pretty organized and simple.
Cut and drive.
You asked me what I felt about Chick P, Chick Bang, whatever the name is. I basically rearticulated what I said before, which is I wouldn't date, I wouldn't rate, because I already said why we couldn't date. We couldn't date because I need that thickness to be, better adjusted, better presented for my taste. And I wouldn't rate because I need to date to be able to even rate. I can't, it's like going to a restaurant. Like
Oh
if you
my
can't taste
fucking
the
god!
food-
Never mind, Gallows. I thought it was gonna be much more interesting. I thought you said. I thought you said
What the
rate.
fuck, bro?
Yeah, I also thought that as well.
I thought you said
Rate?
Yeah, I thought
We
you
thought
said
you said you wouldn't rape her.
Date her.
Second,
and
I
Wow.
don't even know if you say that
would
word.
not. That's what I heard, dog. That's why I was like, oh, I need to bring her in
Jeez.
now.
Yeah, Dickie
Wait.
disagreed with that.
You're saying
Yeah.
a rating?
Wait, what?
I can't give her like a 1 out of 10. Is that what the fuck
This
just
entire
happened?
time you thought I said
Do it.
rate?
No, Gallo, stop being a
Gallows,
pussy. Rape me
yeah,
right
everyone else
now.
shut the fuck up.
Wait.
I thought, on God, you were like, I cannot commit sexual violence against this woman because she's so ugly. Brother, that's
You said it,
what I
not me.
heard.
Let's be
Offensive.
frank with that.
Yeah,
You said it, not
wait.
me.
Yeah, no, that's what it's what it sounded like. I'm pretty sure the community was like, that's what the fuck he said.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
because
thought you said.
How did I get here,
isn't
guys?
that the
What the
joke?
fuck?
It's like marry, rape, or kill. So I thought he was like going through
No.
the marry, rape, or kill.
RATE,
joke.
guys.
Wait, I
not
thought it was
RATE.
Gallows, how about you
Where did the
actually
rape come
rape?
into
How
play
about you
then?
actually rape, marry, kill the
No,
people? in this-
stop. We're not doing that here.
Okay.
I thought
Never
Gallows was
mind.
tripping, and I was
Yeah,
like,
don't.
hey, let's give him a send off. Let's let him present himself one more time, before I kick him for saying I can't commit this act of sexual violence because she's so ugly. That's what I was on, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Anyways,
Oh god.
now that we confirmed that's not what was happening.
The air's cleared.
Everyone
Yes.
was saying rating. R-A-T.
Yes. RATE. That's what I said. I did
Okay.
not
Thank you,
say
Gallows.
rate.
Gallows,
God.
why can't you rate me? Can you? We've talked for a bit now.
I
a few
can't
minutes
hear
now.
it.
Can we
Yes.
start saying judge me?
You
Yeah,
just
go-
talked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't hear it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Y'all can't speak
Judge
fucking English,
me.
all right? Y'all fucking me up. So again, give
We
her
did talk for a moment. Yes, we did.
give her a 1 out of 10, please, Gallows.
Oh my god.
just a tad bit.
That's all I
Just
can
a
hear.
very slight amount.
Stop. Oh my god.
Hurry up, Gallows. 1 out of 10.
Oh, you want me to give a rating?
Yes.
Oh,
now.
okay.
You're being forced to because of this fuck up you did with how you speak English.
A 4.
Jesus.
Well, rate myself a 4 on the actual looks maxing scale. So that's
Looks maxing.
Oh no.
Pop a pose right now. Pop
She's
pose.
deep. She's too deep into this.
It's too
She's
long.
in the Matrix.
We gotta
Whoa.
clear-
She's taking the
I wanna-
pills.
I want to apologize.
She's
Look,
using terms I've never heard.
Here's the thing. Most of
Good
our
grief.
audience is older than 35. So for Matt Barr, do you know what looks maxing is?
No, I don't. What is
Oh
that?
my
Like your
God.
sexual
You-
market value? What
Yeah,
is that?
essentially. So essentially, it's like increasing how well you present yourself as an individual based on your appearance. You know what incels are?
Yeah.
Okay, you're familiar with incels. This woman above you
Yeah.
thinks that she's an incel.
She does.
Yeah, that's her claim.
She's.
Yep.
I don't think. I. No offense, but I don't think women can be that. I don't think women can be involuntary celibacy.
Thank you.
Because like, no offense, like you could go to any bar and pick up some dick.
Yeah, because
What?
it's
No,
like
I-
you know.
Gallup, and that's what you
Not
said
too much.
earlier, Matt. That's
You know
what you
what
said
I'm saying?
earlier.
Like,
No,
yeah,
I don't
you-
disagree.
so-
I don't disagree.
Wait, no, I got.
So
I
you're
got
not
some-
really an incel. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
I got
like you could be like, hey, I like to stay at home. I like to play video games. I like to stream. I don't like to go out.
Well,
Like,
no,
you
know
can
what?
do a lot
I'm gonna pause. I'm going to pause on your ass right here,
Okay.
right fucking now. You know what? The only if we're going to
I
get
don't know you,
technical
so I'm
incel
just
definitions,
guesstimating on
the
what
only
you tell
men
me.
who have a real right to inceldom are men with autism. There are plenty of
What?
chud-looking
Okay.
guys.
Wait.
No, I don't
Plenty of
agree.
chud-looking
Maddie.
guys who,
Cosme
as
for
long
that
as they've
bullshit?
as long as they grew up in like a normal household,
Uh,
normal high
That's
school
not true.
experience.
Chicky,
No,
Chicky,
They
no,
can
because
get,
I
like,
know incels
if
that
you,
came from
like,
normal homes.
let's just
Like,
say,
I don't know.
notice how most incels are autistic as fuck.
all
Wait,
right.
Chicky, I need to explain something to you.
Yeah,
okay?
but just
Hold on,
because
hold
some
on,
are
hold
doesn't
on.
mean all. Like you're creating
let's
some
not
sort of
Costume
false
culture.
dichotomy,
Let's
right?
not start
Is that,
judging
like-
people based on like diagnoses. We'll stop there. When it's like socially, women and men in society have different dynamics, and maybe we can have that conversation. But when it's like,
Well-
this guy who got this diagnosis, for sure, dude, he's fucked. Like that. Let's pull back.
No,
Well,
Tech,
I'm not
I need to.
that. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that. Look at love on the spectrum exists.
Chicky, I need to educate you this, okay?
Yes, love
So
on the
when-
spectrum exists, but it doesn't mean that all incels are autistic.
Dick, you gotta speak louder than everyone else. You just have to talk over them.
Okay, fine. I'm fucking triggered, okay? So, Chicky,
Scream.
so women, right, are in a swamp, right? Men are in a desert, right? At least you have the option to filter out the water for it to be drinkable. Men are praying for rain. That's like that's why it's like
Yeah,
Praying
autistic
for
men are
rain. I
praying
don't know
for
about that.
rain.
entirely different.
God
Faith.
forbid. God
Faith.
forbid. No. God
Oh,
forbid.
work
No,
on your
actually, no.
confidence,
Women are in a swamp. Women are in a swamp. So yes, if you go through dating and all you have
and
is
they made
like
it.
men wanting to fuck, pump, and dip,
They got
no
lucky.
actual commitment, no actual relationship.
Do you have
abort
water?
the baby.
Do you have
No,
water in the swamp?
no,
Yes or no?
I don't.
There's no water in the
I've never-
swamp. What the
Dicky,
fuck are you
Dicky,
talking
Dicky,
about?
have you ever had a okay?
Yeah, you have
no,
Dicky,
no,
what, can you okay? Dicky, can you explain your relationship history? Dicky, what's your relationship history? God forbid a man
God
can
forbid.
live
Love on
for
the
something
spectrum.
without some
Here we
shit
go.
from his fucking
All
dick.
right, Chickadee.
Dicky, what is
Chickadee.
your relationship dating history?
Chickadee.
Have you ever had a
The problem
girlfriend?
is that we all need to get flood
Jesus.
insurance, and you come equipped with it. Think about that shit. We all got to get
Not
flood
just-
insurance. And you come
Ours.
pre-equipped with that shit.
What the fuck?
If I can't come
That is
during
a
sex,
cheat
what
code.
water am I getting in the dating pool? If I can't come during sex, what water
And your
am I
food.
getting?
What are you talking
She
about?
doesn't even bring in coming to the
It's
table.
like, guys,
It's still a desert.
I'm an incel. I didn't even orgasm during all of my sexual encounters. Okay, so we
what
just
I
have to
hear.
make sure that
That's
that's the
what I
bar.
hear right
That's
now.
the bar
I don't know
now.
what to tell you
Again,
about
did I
that.
not just say that? That is
Not
not
being able to finish
Where's
makes
my
you an incel
boyfriend?
now?
Yes, honestly, yes.
Incels can't.
Why are
that's
you fucking
fucking
wild?
anywhere.
That's fucking wild.
Hold on,
That's
community, real quick. Her claim for everyone watching, chat, please give me the ones and twos for here. She's saying that if a woman does not come to completion during sex, that makes her an incel because she's not coming. One,
What
if you
the?
agree,
You can prevent
two,
yourself
if you-
from coming.
Shut the fuck up, guys. Hold on. One, if you agree. Two, if you disagree. If you're getting dick, you're getting dick.
Implied
Yeah.
Puppet 97. If you can't come, that's your problem, bitch. Haha. I mean, enough said. Implied Puppet's doing the Lord's work over here.
Yes. Yeah.
If you can't figure out how to make your own body work, it's not the responsibility of someone
Yeah,
else. So you
it's
should
not
be
like
the
Men,
majority.
Well,
men do have the
I
privilege
get
of
it.
being able to
Yeah, it's
come.
like
Men have the privilege of being able to
it is
come.
your job.
Imagine a society.
It's your responsibility to
Imagine a
try to make your partner
society.
come in the best faith way possible. But
Yeah.
it's their responsibility to know what makes them do it, to communicate to you what you
Listen,
should be
I
doing.
communicated.
And if
I
they're not,
communicated.
I
I'm
would agree with that.
communicating it. I'm communicating
Yeah,
it.
you
But
do have to-
imagine,
I want to hear it. I want to
reverse
hear
the
it.
roles. Reverse the roles. Imagine a society in which men are talk,
Imagine
men
society
can
that doesn't
come.
exist.
This
Wait,
world
let
is
her talk.
actually.
Let her talk.
Evolution
we're on
was
another talk. I do
good.
want to say I brought McLow up just because we were talking about incels. Thank you, McLow.
Yeah, we need.
All right, that was it. Go ahead.
Evolution was skewed in favor of men. Where like, yes, they're even circumcised. They can come very easily, and also. Fucking men get a prostate. Men get a prostate, and that's like extra fucking coming ability. I mean, unless you think it's like gay to have stick something up your ass.
Did you hear that
Coming.
that foreskin straw
like,
man she threw
Men,
in? Like, what
men
does
not only have
circumcision
their
have to do
penis
with
where they
anything?
can
What is
come
this
very
argument?
easy,
Yeah,
but they
no
also
idea.
have a prostate where if you stick a finger up there, they get extra fucking sexual fucking pleasure. There's a reason
and that's why
women have
Tech
more
double
ways of
knuckles. But
orgasm.
you're already telling us stuff we know.
Yeah.
Okay,
I do
well,
believe
all
that.
I'm saying is, imagine fucking a world where men literally have all this access to fucking orgasms, and women, we're being starved. We're being starved here. Men are OP. They've literally been given OP fucking superhuman abilities. So yeah, if you have if you can't come during sex, what are you getting?
You wanna know what you're doing?
It's not even like you're getting intimacy out of the sex. You're just getting.
You can
You're
explain
getting
the
a
shit that-
mere.
no, no,
You're
no.
getting a mere.
I'm interrupting you now,
fucking
okay?
chode in
You can
your
explain
vagina.
what you want to your partner, right? And then they can figure it
Okay,
out, right?
what's
No. Shut. Let me
fucking
fuck. Let me
shit?
talk. No.
Speak
Let me
Has
talk,
anybody
okay?
ever tried
You
to
are
put their
sticking
penis
a fur.
between the gap in your
yeah.
teeth?
You're sticking.
I
a
could
furry
fit 86
Rubik's-
cents
no.
between that gap.
You're sticking a furry Rubik's cube in our face and being like, "Oh yeah, just play with it," and you're not even like actually like getting us.
I
Like,
imagine
fucking,
Gallo
Well,
is
why
just
is
trying
it
to
you're
fucking shit
projecting
on how to
on
like
me?
figure it out.
into that
Okay,
gap.
okay, Dicky, it seems like Dicky, it seems like you're getting
It's
really
just-
into something.
You're
like,
both
okay, so-
drunk, and he's
so
just
you're-
trying to thumb it into that gap.
Okay, Dicky, so have you ever had any sexual experience?
Yeah.
So you fucked a woman.
Fuck that.
Yes.
What the hell?
Have you had a
You guys
girlfriend?
are mean.
No.
Then okay, then we're one of the same. So
I
why are
don't
you
know.
fucking so
We
pro
have to
fucking
love on
incel?
this
Your ass can fucking get pussy. Okay, but then also,
It's
okay,
because
also,
it's because
is
your
Dickie's fault.
arbitrary definition-
I guess I got
332
superpowers.
people watching the
You're
live
not gonna
stream.
gaslight
Drop
me
a
now.
like.
No.
Let us know you're enjoying the content, or a dislike. Fuck it. You comment. Tell us that we're dipshits and this woman is crazy. Whatever you want to say, dude.
Yeah,
I
please.
will give instructions during sex. You know what? And a lot of fucking women are betas, and they will say, "Oh, I cummed. Yes, babe, I cummed." No, I will be like, "I didn't cum." They're like, "How was it?"
You're
me?"
a pity
I
fucker.
didn't
Whose
cum.
fault is that?
No,
Wait, so you're saying it's the
I'm a
women's
drunk fucker. I'm a
prerogative
drunk
to lie
fucker.
in sexual
I'm a drunk fucker.
relationships?
A drunk
What?
fucker?
That's worse.
Yeah.
You forget about the fact that
We're
you
about to
fuck.
have a consent conversation now. This is about to get
No, I
inappropriate.
consent to all of my drunk.
Yeah,
I-
maybe it's the guys you're finding. Maybe it's the places that you're going. Like if you're
This
just
is
finding
like
drunk.
If
you're
it's a place
talking
I'm
about
going.
like date rate.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't
it's
know.
like trying.
It could be, you know,
Matt,
if it's
you're
the
all,
places
Matt,
I'm
you're
trying
going.
to
all
pick
fucking-
up
Okay,
guys that
We
fucking
have,
put
we
me
have
on
only
screen.
top 3.
10 minutes left of this. I'm gonna make this a more fair conversation. It's gonna be Scorpigus and Chick-fil-A. All right, but people have been making the point. It's fucking one woman and 5 dudes. You don't know what gender I am, bitch. All right, eat my ass. Continue.
I'm gonna swap it and just
2
fuck
minutes.
you and take her side now from now on.
No, you have 2 minutes. Go for it. This whole conversation about her being
Okay,
an incel
Okay,
and
go
not being
go
an
Chicky.
incel.
So okay, at the start, right off the bat, goalpost shifted. I already got a point there. Second one, Dickie slapped you down, got a point there. Gallows made you a statistic, got 3 points right there. Where are you going next?
Were you well, first of all, no. Why are you taking other men's fucking arguments, bitch, and trying to add it to yours? Make your claim here and let me respond to it. Because
No. The burden of proof is on you. You said
I was having more of an argument with Dickie
your
here.
claim was that you were a femcel. It's done.
Yes.
You've made claims. You have to show the burden of proof
You know,
of those
and I
claims.
guess no. My thing is, my argument is yes, femcells.
What's your argument?
Femcells. All women can get laid. Gorlock
Okay.
the Destroyer.
Okay.
Anyone can get fucking dick, but
You and I on the same
they
page.
can get the dick. They can get the dick if they are willing to be used as a fleshlight and not have anything actually serious taken of
And you
them.
could say a lot of men can get used as a wallet if they want to and have unfulfilled relationships. I don't know
Okay,
where, like,
sure, but that means they're getting dates. They're getting dates on women. They're getting
what's
shit
your
like
argument?
that. Well, yes, everyone gets unfulfilled fucking relationships. People struggle. So all I'm saying
People
So people
is,
struggle. Got it. People struggle.
I
Okay.
do know.
Yeah.
I do
Life
think
sucks.
women,
Then you die.
but
Scorpius,
the,
it was
the
great
majority of
bringing you
them,
in.
though.
We're swapping you out. You made a good point.
Yeah, get
Dickie
Dickie.
J, a true
What's up?
incel, apparently, is what you were saying.
well, no,
this is
he
your
said he fucked
opportunity.
women.
Well, you also
said he
fuck
fucked
men.
women. Well,
Your name
well,
is
my
literally
my
Chicky Truecell.
my argument is that femcells are a not 1-to-1. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say fucking this again. After spending fucking time in like multiple incel communities, you'll get men who pull ehos plentifully, and then they still have the standards. And if the men who are not actually getting any female attention, it's usually because they're hyper fucking autist. It honestly, inceldom is just a cringe thing for everyone. But also, yes, it is to feel like a victim. So you know what? I
but you're
can
going
get
under the
fucking
label.
dick, but I can't get a boyfriend. I can't get a boyfriend.
Okay, we're gonna.
And you know, you can say Chicky it's because you're
Okay,
like low
alright,
out,
alright.
you're fat, it's because
Okay,
you're crazy.
no. Okay, Chicky.
But-
Okay, we're gonna start this from the very
even
beginning.
as a Stacy,
Chicky,
I could not get a
Seriously,
boyfriend.
my femoid. Okay, let's start over. Right? What involuntary celibate? Right? That means you are involuntarily contributing into celibacy, right? Meaning, when it comes to the whole aspect of like sex and like the whole sexual dynamics and the way that they're formed, right? If you're engaging in sexual activity, no matter if you fucking orgasm or come or not, right? You can't, by that definition, be an
incels
incel.
getting prostitutes? Why? Tell me why incels don't really get prostitutes that often. What are they seeking? Why don't they want the prostitute?
It's illegal in most places. Number
No,
one,
fuck
right?
that
Number
bullshit.
two,
No, you're not supposed to be a fucking moral.
oh yeah,
fucking moral
okay,
Andy.
as a
You're not
normal,
being
yeah.
moral,
I know,
Andy.
you want to know all these
I
are doing, guys?
guarantee you,
They're
most
getting
incels
fucking
are
tickets to
fucking
fucking Taiwan or Thailand, and then they're fucking picking the people up there, and then getting some fucking pussy clout. Like that's literally the fucking position you're taking on. Like, I'm sorry that like a lot of the incels that are like fucking
no, absolutely not.
They don't
Absolutely
know
not.
where prostitutes reside, especially when it's places where they're illegal. So I'm sorry.
F the incel, no, because most arguments with the incel take is like they don't want to be pity fucked by a fucking prostitute. So what do you think they're seeking beyond just being able to like get a prostitute and fuck? They actually want a loving GF to lay down that pussy on them.
Wait, but let me ask you this. Let's say there's a guy who only exchanges in like emotionless hookups. Is he an incel?
No.
Then why the fuck are you qualifying emotion?
Because there's not a
Why are you
deeper
qualifying
desire
emotion?
for it. Because there's not a deeper desire for it. Because there's not a deeper desire for it. There's not a deeper desire for it.
No. Here's what you're doing, okay? You're applying emotional qualifiers as a caveat to not be an incel, right? And when I asked you that fucking hypothetical, you said, "Oh no, he's not an incel." But the sexual encounters are meaningless. It's only for
if you look
sex.
at because if you look at most incel fucking
yeah.
Discord, then why do they bring up like if they're like okay, incels have a big thing they have like called beta butts. They like so like if women date guys that aren't Chad, like if they date like normal guys or like guys who aren't typically attractive, they call the incels
Chicky,
refer to that
this
beta
was
bucksing.
It was a great conversation. I
Okay.
think you've defended your incel honor. We're bringing in a lot of people. Please turn your cameras on.
Turn them on.
The last 10 minutes to show up. Who the fuck is the steak? All right, new guy. I pulled you.
What's up, baby?
God damn.
It wasn't an accident. You needed me here.
How's it going, the steak?
you.
I haven't seen this guy yet.
She
The
helping
audience
out
hasn't seen
Chicky?
him. 30 seconds. Describe who you are. Let the audience know.
I'm the steak. I'm a veteran. I hang out on Test. Test is best. I came in here to see the incel party and check it out from the other side. Isn't this supposed to be about dark shit?
Who fucking knows, dude? This shit just
got
fucking rolls.
You got a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, you can't stop ADHD, dude. It just
You got a bunch of dudes here who can't get pussy talking to a girl that can get dick, who wants to be an
Not
incel.
everybody. Not everybody here. Not everybody, buddy.
Virginity check.
Like Elon Musk. I wasn't fucking talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm also out here fucking. All right.
Smashing it.
Then why did you?
I'm
How did you find these guys?
I'm an Etsy
I don't know.
witch. I give women false hope.
Chilling.
Oh,
Leave me
also
fucking
true.
room, you pick me. That's not real. You're a fucking pick me. Get back to TikTok with that bullshit, dude.
Binky Bottom, welcome to the conversation. Do you want to again? Yeah, give your little intro as well.
I'm Binky Button. I'm an Etsy witch. I give women false hope by telling them they're Their crush does in fact intend to unblock them.
Knock off Becky.
That's thank
Wait.
you for being here,
Wait.
guys.
What I hear too.
Wait, so you're
What
so you're
is
cultivating-
happening on
so you're-
Lookout Dark?
so you're
Holy
cultivating a
shit.
community of
We're in the
stalkers now.
dark zone.
You're giving
Oh,
them false
fuck.
hope.
All right,
can't be
audience, I'm not doing a fucking poll for all these fucking people on here, but I am gonna admit who's making it to the next round. Matt Barr, you're fucking fantastic. We're gonna see you another time,
sir.
okay? Keep
Absolutely.
on coming on. We love you. Scorpigus, you won the most attractive guy on the fucking channel for that bit of time where you had you. Also, kind of funny, kind of cool. All right, we're gonna bring you on to next time. You have an open invitation. Come on by. All right, Gallows. I'm surprised you didn't give enough pushback on her making the statement like, "Oh, I'm a stereotypical black person." I thought you'd have been like up there in arms, brother. I thought you'd have been like, "Don't misrepresent my
I
community."
was. What do you mean?
Not as much as you should have been. I feel a little upset as a man of color out here, me and you.
Yeah,
I felt
brother
that.
tech.
I felt that in here. All right, right in the chest. But you're bringing it into the next round. Thank you, Gallus. We appreciate you. Then there were 3 other people that were on the show before, and then also this veteran guy, the Steak, and Binky Button. Thank you for coming in late, but still coming. Audience, this is her. I made her full screen. Please leave comments in the side chat how you feel about this.
I'm sorry it's a mess in here.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Steak, what do you think about her room?
I think it's set up, bro. It's set up. It's not real. She's seen a bunch of other losers on TikTok and whatever get famous by trying to be an incel woman, which I mean obviously isn't real.
I'm not an incel.
Okay, whatever the fuck you are, it's gross, and you shouldn't have came on camera like that.
I'm not laughing. I'm a professional in this community, and I'm not laughing. Steak, that comment made you get to round 2. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
sir.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Dickie J,
Yes, sir.
do you want to
ready.
be a lolcow host?
I do.
Do you really?
Yes, I'm here. I am present, and I want to take it to the next level. And plus, I just want to be on a platform to where I can gaslight people that I don't like. Exhibit A, what I just did with Chicky.
Well, we have about 10 more streams doing auditions. I think you didn't get enough time. We had a lot of people in the room. I want you to
Okay.
come on back, Dickie. So
All right.
come back soon. Then there were 3. Chat, we got 3 minutes left before we end this stream and send you over to locale.
I want it. People don't know. I live in a backwater, nowhere place. I hate this place. I want to be on the internet. But I'm not going to be some stupid like Roxy and Becky and all these crazy people. I just want to be here with you guys and chill. Have a great time and talk about some crazy stuff going on.
That's a long justification. Chat, 1's to keep him, 2's to kick him. Chicky, you've made quite the appearance. You've got a lot of screen time. The audience has gotten to know who you are, what you're about, but maybe there's more depth to you, right? Maybe you have layers like an ogre. Maybe there's more about you than just.
Are you calling me an ogre?
A little bit. Maybe there's more about you than like your sexual preferences and the fact that you don't come during sex. Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, I think the audience wants to know. You don't come during sex? That's fucking wild. Anyways, you're making it on to the next round, Chick-fil-A. We're going to bring you back for another round of 5 men asking you why you think you're an incel. All right?
That's fun.
We will see
Thank
you
you.
in the future. Come back around next time.
I've never been involved in organized crime, but I would be for this.
Okay. What does that
Okay.
mean?
All right. Yeah,
Miklo-
what
Mik-
does that mean?
Miklo, I don't know why they're throwing so many 2s.
I can understand.
I
can
think-
understand.
I think they just haven't had the opportunity to get to know you as well as I've gotten to know you. Here's the thing. I am a co-host on Locale Aussie, going live 9 p.m. PST, which is midnight EST. If you're around and you want to stop by and continue your opportunity, I would appreciate to see you there. But for Locale Dark, I don't think you fit the image, so we'll have to see you on Locale Aussie.
Fine with me, dude. Hey, whatever we need to do.
Thank you, McClough.
Y'all.
Does
We kicked him out.
this mean I win? Does this mean I win? Oh my god, I won!
No, you didn't win.
Oh my god!
But you get to come back around next time, okay, Binky?
Thank you,
Come by
I won.
tomorrow.
I just...
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck am I working with here, guys? What the fuck is happening? Well, she was there. She was here. I love you guys. Sterling says, Tech, why are you doing this to me? Dude, I don't even know what the fuck's happening anymore. Like the stream if you liked it. 6 boobs and 1 shared brain. Some of them are better than your ass, so be careful. Hey, dude, if there's some real talent out here, I'm totally happy with them getting a slot better than me. That's fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna send you over to Locale Nerds. I am crossing my fingers I set up this redirect correctly. Pretty sure I did. So, thank you for being here, chat. We love you. Come by tomorrow. We'll see you next time on Locale Dark. So they all made it? No, the glow guy's gone. He's gone for sure.
It's time for night. It's time for dark. There's no need to fight. So come and get stuck naked.